Hello, everyone, and welcome to our week's live re-uploaded Age of Sigmar match. Don't forget, you can catch these live Wednesday, 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time every week. And we do Warhammer Fantasy the day afterwards. So if you are unaware of that and you have the time to check it out, just another reminder that, you're more than welcome. Everyone's welcome. But we have a Discord for our members where they vote for the armies I play, and they pretty much have influence over kind of whatever we end up changing and wanting to do and all that stuff. I'd like to say what we're doing in the future, but I don't actually know when this is going to get uploaded, so I'll leave it there. I'm Luca, and this is Brandon. Now, you have probably seen Brandon in some of the other re-uploads or just the handheld battle reports, but Steve is busy at home grinding away at some Bretonnians. So because of the good graces of Brandon, we're actually able to do a live,
my schedule lined up,
a re-uploaded live game, but he's live right now.
Still live right now. This in the past.
So can we get a thank you from the chat for Brandon for making the time to come by and play live, which can be daunting to go in front of a live audience. A lot more daunting than you might assume. Yes. I know I could find it very stressful. Well, at first I did that.
For sure. Yeah. I'm a little stressed right now, but
you do what you can. You're so careful. You don't want to come off as wrong for anyone. I get it. And we are going to jump into it. So what we have here, I'm going to hit this. Boop. I'm going to be a lot more audible with what I do here, guys, because I'm not used to running the show. Steve usually does, but I have a general idea of how this all works. We are playing, and if the camera from the top down is a little suspect, which Steve might be bothered by that, totally legitimate things happen. Nothing went wrong at all. And if it's a little off, well, I apologize. We'll figure that out for next week.
We had a little technical difficulties turning it on.
So. I went to go live and realized none of the cameras were on. And then I touched that camera up there, and a piece of terrain from our collection fell down. I had no idea where that was. So
the camera might be a little off this week.
Just a little off. So with this mission, we have Towers in the Tundra. So this one has a...
Sorry.
Oh, okay, fair. What did someone say? Oh, so this one has 2 towers, boom, boom, in each player's territory. Those are important for the end of the game because they are going to give you victory points for controlling the one in your territory, and you'll gain additional victory points if you force the opponent to not control the one in their territory. These are ancient sites and locuses of Antorian magic in the area, long abandoned, but the Kharadron Overlords are here to loot the area, or maybe even loot my army, because they're narratively pirates in this case. You're playing the pirate Skyport. I can't. Do you remember the name of it? I can't.
Barrack Mornar.
Barrack Mornar. That does sound accurate. That does sound like a Kharadron name that I am familiar with. And I'm here to terraform. We got a terraforming device right here. We've actually already put so much work into terraforming, and you're trying to stop that, and that's not cool for the great plan. So. I actually have no interest in the towers other than I was going to take interest in them later. But the way this works is obviously we are going to be deploying along the long table edges opposite one another. Our territories, for your information, do encompass up to halfway of the table. So that's important. That's why my little terraforming device is up a little bit further, because it has to be wholly in your territory. But we deploy 9 inches away from the opponent's territory, which means we are 18 inches apart at the minimum. Obviously, Brandon has deployed a little bit further back because he has boats and a lot more mobility with the boats. The way this works is at the end of every player turn, and there will be 5 entire battle rounds composed of 2 player turns per battle round. I'm going into a little bit more details than I need to. There's an objective on that flank and an objective on that flank. At the end of your player turn, you'll get 1 victory point for controlling one of the objectives. If you control both of the objectives, that's really good. You get 2 points instead. And there are things called battle tactics that each player will be attempting. It's like a little minor objective on your turn you're going to declare at the beginning of it. And if you're able to accomplish it throughout your turn, you'll get 2 additional victory points on that turn. And then, after 5 battle rounds are played, you'll get 2 points if you control the tower in your territory, and then 2 additional points if your opponent does not control theirs. That's like a little end-of-game objective, which is unique to Sigmar, because they usually don't have those. Otherwise, there are grand strategies, if you've picked one. I don't know if you did or not. Did you have a grand strategy?
I believe I picked one of my unique ones.
So those are things you pick with your army. It's like a thing your army is going to overall try to do throughout the game. And if you've accomplished it by the end of the game, you'll be awarded 3 additional victory points. Whoever has the most victory points after 5 turns, which you'll be able to see on the screen, will be the winner. Oh, there we go. I didn't quite catch it. You're doing more edibles. I'm not getting tall on the stream. The sound you just heard was Steve getting into his car to come fix the outrage. Typical Luca. Steve is not here. Let's break stuff. Correct. I see a Scar veteran. Yes, Brandon, knocking down the towers is right. Or Old Blood. I am running an Old Blood. I actually have 2 Old Bloods on my list. And speaking of lists, let's go right into it. And we don't have B-roll for this one. We don't have any like.
Yeah, we kind of didn't. It didn't really work out just because of the distance I live and all that kind of stuff. Didn't really work out.
Steve does all that work and he's not here.
Yeah.
There's also that. Yeah. So I'll start left to right. I'll go over my entire army. Let me get my list out actually and give you time to get yours going too. Well, boom, Stormforge. I got it all on my phone here. So I played this list the other day just so I could get used to it because as much as I like to play all these armies, it's hard to remember everything all the time exactly. So I'm playing Seraphon. I'm playing Coalesced again. The Coalesced are the more physical Seraphon. They've been in existence longer. They have damage reduction, so they're better with their jaws and they take less damage from the enemy attacks because they got scaly skin. My grand strategy is to repel corruption. This one's a bad pick for this mission.
Okay, sounds funny, but yeah.
I'm trying to terraform the area, keep all of your nasty influence out of it. I have to make it so none of your units are in my territory by the end of the game.
Ooh.
My territory is 50% of the battlefield, so that's going to be hard.
It will be tough, yeah.
So if I'm able to accomplish that, I'll get 3 victory points. Okay. Now, starting with my general, we have an old blood. These are very old Lizardman warriors, generals of the army. He is riding a Carnosaur into battle today. His command trait, warlord trait, will be thickly scaled hide. So his save is always one better than what the characteristic is. So he's normally got a 4-up save. He'll have a 3-up save.
Oh, okay.
And then he'll have the... This one's for you, Flammable Hero, and a little bit for me. Oh, I guess I should keep it on the screen.
Yeah.
His blade is the Blade of Realities.
Whoa. Sounds scary.
As this old blood is the Keeper of Realities. So he has extra rend on his attack, and he gets bonuses when fighting an enemy character.
Ooh.
So he's kind of like a duelist. And then beside him, we have a Skink Starseer, who has Heavenly Frenzy as a spell. I get to pick a unit, and they get to run, if they can run and charge in that turn.
Okay.
Don't know if that'll come up too much. And then I have one additional old blood on foot. He does mingle in there because he's not really part of the unit, but he'll be moving with the unit. He's got an ability that if he issues all out attack to the warriors, they get +1 to wound and additional +1 to hit. So it doubles up the effect of that command ability. Moving on, that is a double reinforced unit of Saurus Warriors with spears. That is 30 Saurus Warriors in one unit, 60 wounds with a 4-up save.
Pray for me.
Pre-read just saying this is your chance to make Steve lose money you give him. That's fair. I don't pre-read the comments too much, no. And then moving on over here, I got 2 more units of Saurus Warriors with hand weapons. Boom, boom, hand weapons and shields. The 10-man units though. And Dr. V, Steve, you look different. Must be the hair. Good evening, everyone. Why, thank you, Dr. V, for your ever generous support. You just have, I was going to say, what's a Steveism you can just go with? I don't know.
I surrendered.
I concede. Yeah, I concede. 60 wounds at -1 damage. I think I'll just concede. The Skink also has a really cool once per game ability where he gives units ward saves, but it gets more powerful the longer I wait to use it.
Oh,
so I'll probably wait till turn 2 or 3.
Yeah,
to use it.
it's like a risk reward type thing.
Gotcha. Exactly that. We got these, and we got little skink unit over there, and a skink unit on that flank over there. They're gonna try and do edge of the battlefield shenanigans. I have a Bastillodon with an engine of the. Nope, not the engine of the gods. It's called the. I know this. Solar engine. I was right. No, engine of the gods is the stupid Stegodon thing. Yes. He's got a solar engine on his back. You can't see it too well back here, but I have a spawn of Chotek. This is Steve's spawn of Chotek, so thank you for letting me steal it, Steve. And that's my list. Cool. That's my Seraphon. Why don't you go ahead with what you got?
All right. So, for my Kharadron list today, I am playing the sub-faction Barak Mornar, as we talked about earlier.
So we're over here to point stuff out for you.
My grand strategy is Rule the Skies. So essentially for that one, as long as one of my sky vessels survives the battle.
He does get a best friend bag.
When the battle ends, you complete this grand strategy if there are one or more friendly sky vessels on the battlefield and there are no enemy behemoths that can fly on the battlefield.
I don't got any of that.
So as long as I don't just suicide my ships in, I'll be fine. Which I wasn't planned that, so I'll get into it. But the other ship on the other side, I plan to be more of a ranged attack ship. I know frigates are really good at charging and doing bombing runs, but that one I want to keep alive to try and guarantee it. So moving down the list there. So for the Kharadron, you get to pick 3 additional kind of rules for your army. They're called Stick to the Code. So I have my amendment, which is prosecute wars with all haste. Which for that one, I'll just pull these up. So Yeah, so prosecute wars with all haste. So this is a once per turn ability. So for mine, I picked in my movement phase, I can roll 2d6 instead of a d6 when I make a run roll. So I get a little bit extra movement once per turn. Trying to do some bombing runs with that. For my article, which is one of the second ones, I did Master the Skies, which is adding 2 inches to movement characteristics of all my sky vessels. So all the sky vessels move an additional 2 inches.
They get to like build your own army rule essentially.
Yeah, you get these little custom rules you can
Yeah.
kind of slot in because these you can pick. You get one of 3 every game.
It's like 3 different columns,
Yeah.
and you pick one from every column. So you can have like option 1 with option 3 and option
Yes.
2, and that's their unique thing. Yeah.
Yes. And then for my once per game ability in the charge phase, when I attempt to charge, when I'm within 18 inches of an enemy unit, I can roll a 3d6 instead of a 2d6 for that. And then moving down the list, I have Drekkie Flint. So I have all the stuff deployed on the side. I don't know if you're going to be able to see
It's
it.
classic Kharadron. What ship? Which one's his capital
Okay,
ship?
so his ship is right here.
Boom, this frigate here.
So the frigate here, that is going to be the Ailsing, his version of a flagship.
That's
so,
like the Queen Anne's revenge of the
Yeah.
essentially.
So inside of that is going to be Drekkie Flint,
Is the Queen
an
Anne's
Engine Master, an Arcanaut Company inside of there. So they're going to be they're deploying inside the ship. So they're just hiding out there. Beside them there is a gun hauler. Oh, and also the frigate there has the engine work magnificent omniscope, so he gets an additional 2 inches. So that ship is going to get 4 inches.
real fast.
Really fast. The gun hauler there is going to be loaded up with a reinforced unit of the engineers, the engine riggers. I'm taking that because I have the engine work Coalbeard's collapsible compartment, so I can take up to 6 units inside the ship.
Yeah.
Moving over there, we have the frigate, the flagship for the admiral, and I have a navigator inside of there, and I have a reinforced unit of thunderers as well. And beside the flagship,
That's scary.
yeah.
Yeah.
And beside that ship there, I just have a regular unit of the engineers, the engine riggers, and that is my list. I did take the Warlord Battalion, so I get extra enhancement. That's how I was able to get in this list the extra engine work.
Yeah. Which is one of the ship enhancements they have available to them.
And because we're doing the this season, I also have the
Nullstorn Adornment.
Yes, I get that. Luca was saying because of
This season, if you don't bring any
season.
wizards in this season of war, you're
Yeah.
awarded with an extra free enhancement, one of 3 unique ones.
Yeah.
Which one did you pick? There's 3 of them. There's that you get one of your characters can unbind magic at no cost.
Yeah, it's that one. Yes.
That one's the easiest one to take. You just which character would you like to have that one?
I'm gonna just give it to.
And they can have it in addition to their artifact.
Ooh, okay. I'm gonna give that to the engineer
Okay.
because the navigator already has a chance to dispel.
So you got 2 now.
I got
Yeah.
2 chances for 2 different dispels.
And so that's to like help compensate because like a lot of the battle tactics that come with this season of war are like wizard focused.
All
so,
wizard focus.
So if you don't have a wizard, it's harder to do them. But this way you can combat wizards a little bit more and
Yeah.
focus on the other battle tactics in the
Yes.
game. Otherwise, so he was like a 12-drop list. Kharadron Overlords are unique where they load a lot of their units onto their boats to teleport around, like to travel around the battlefield, and then disembark from their ship when needed to.
Yes.
They don't count towards objectives when they're on their ship, so they do have to commit to the battlefield at some point if the ships themselves are not enough to control them. I believe your ships count as like 5.
I believe each one of them, except for the gun hauler, counts as 5. But yeah, the
That's like a
frigates count as
special
5.
Kharadron thing.
Yeah. That's to help compensate because in previous editions they just counted as one.
Yeah.
And nothing inside of the ship counted. So it's like you're never capping an objective.
You've
if
never
you have
taken an objective
any
with
ship
them
there.
at all. For myself, I ran a battalion called a battle regiment where all of my stuff was like in one single drop, except the only thing I couldn't fit was the spawn of Chotek. So I had 2 drops on my list, but I do get to dictate who goes first in this game. And I definitely, with this list, I want to go first. I don't have like a lot. I'm not going to hit you with it. I have like a little bit of shooting that might help me out.
Yeah.
But ultimately, it's just to like get on the objectives and stick our spears in the ground and say, try and push us off of it kind of a thing. Like, good luck getting us kind of thing. So turn 1, I will take it. It'll be a Lizardman turn 1, which means I do give up the opportunity for Brandon and the Kharadron Overlords to sweep in and steal the initiative at any point throughout this game, if you're lucky enough.
Okay.
and if you kind of want to. Sometimes you don't want to. That's
Yeah.
that's a lot more advanced play though, because like you have to really kind of know where the dice are going to go or have a pretty good idea.
And I think for this list too,
Let's gotta double check if I'm player 1 or 2.
yeah, no worries. If you want to,
I'm player
you
2. I think.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I see. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think with this list, it definitely would not make sense for me to have gone first because it would have been a little rough. We got a member of 15 months with Private Captain got Steve Privates.
I love that guy's name. Captain
Well,
Private got Steve's Privates.
thanks for being a member for 15 months. People, let's smash the like button and break the channel record when Steve isn't here so we can sync his sound list.
Best live show, best re-upload, no Steve involved. Let's
No
make it happen. Let's go. We already got some great support from everyone watching already, so thank you guys.
Yes, thank you.
Right, I want to confirm if I was player 1 or 2 because Luca can never remember. Did I do it correctly? I did. I only get 2 command points and you get 3.
Oh, no, you have it opposite.
I got the opposite?
Yeah,
Alright.
I should have 3.
Do you have 2 right now?
Yeah, I have 2.
Damn. Maybe I just hit 2. Oh, okay, let me fix that. So I'm player 1.
It's unsyncable.
Boom.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, we say we can sync his self-esteem, but, like,
It's unsyncable.
it's already, like, he's good. Like, he knows where he's at.
Is it correct now? 2 on the
Yes.
left? Perfect.
Yeah, 2 on your
Oh,
side.
right, because I was looking at it as if like, because it's
reverse.
the camera. Luca hates optics, man. Luca's not a fan of optics. It might as well be magic to him. I don't
Yeah.
understand. Stupid cameraman's taking my stuff from me.
How do they get the video to come through these mirrors?
How does sound work? How does it record sound? It just records vibrations and replays them through digital means. That doesn't make any sense to me. Might as well be magic. All right. Anyways, I'll be going first. So what you do is several things. You do a heroic action. You pick a battle tactic, and among other things, I haven't thought too hard on what I want to do for my battle tactic. You have 2 wizards, and I disgustingly deployed my wizard within range of your wizards. But I mean, we'll see how this goes. I'm gonna go for a risky battle. Well, let's roll for primal magic dice first. So this is unique to this season of war.
Yeah.
Both players roll a d6, and for each 4-up rolled, which is none, you get primal magic dice. So I'm going to be risky, and I'm going to go for a magical dominance battle tactic. It's a completely simple one from this season of war.
Yep.
My wizard, I have to get any spell I cast has to cast and not be unbound.
Right.
So I'm just going to dice this one. Hopefully you don't roll dice as good as I rolled dice this turn.
I don't.
And if I don't get my battle tactic, I don't get my battle tactic. So I have to at least get one spell. None of my spells can be unbound by the end of my turn.
Yeah.
And then I'll get my battle tactic. So as that, my action is going to be leadership. So my Saurus Old Blood on Foot in that giant unit there is going to invoke leadership, and he will get an extra command point to use for himself.
I will try the same thing.
Do you have any unique ones for the Kharadron Overlords? I don't believe you do.
No, they don't have any unique ones yet. So I'll just try for the leadership.
Hello, the hobo. Welcome
get it.
to our stream. No?
Nope.
All right. Well,
That's typical.
So I'm going to go and I'm trying to think if there's anything else I have to do. My army rule is I get +1 wound if I charge. Coalesce are only melee things. So I think I'm going to go to casting spells. So my Skink Star Priest, I believe he's called. I'm going to get his name right. I keep getting it wrong. There's like a Skink High Priest. There's a Skink Star Priest.
So many skink priests.
I mean, how did I lose the website? I lost the website. That's okay. I'll bring it back up. Luca not so good at keeping website, apparently.
Yeah, I don't have anything that I can do in your hero phase other than that. So
Gotcha. Okay.
I'm just sitting pretty here.
Then I'm Stink Star Seer. My bad, guys. My bad.
Oh, right, because they changed it to seer instead of priest.
I'm gonna roll up.
Yeah, the
I'm
sequel.
gonna play a Mystic Shield. We're gonna cast the Mystic Shield. He's deployed to help the Saurus out right beside him, but he kind of wants to help the. I'm probably gonna put it on the big guy realistically. I rolled an 8. So if you unbind this, I lose my battle tactic. You have 2 unbinds. I have 2 spells to cast, so you just need to roll a 9. You're roll a 9. Yeah, my battle tactic.
No.
I'm not gonna. He can cast 2 spells. Ain't gonna risk it. I'm gonna.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Even if one fails.
Yeah. If one
Fair
fails, I lose my battle tactic. I had to grab a couple tokens, keep the people entertained.
All right. Well, typical. If anyone has watched any previous games I've been in, and Steve's gonna laugh at this because he knows how bad I can roll. Whenever I need to roll really well, I generally don't. I did try switching up my dice. I do like using these purple ones. I generally have more luck because I bought one of the original, or like one of the first wave of these Stormcast ones. And I always argue with Steve that it's because that the old Stormcast dice have square, like flat edges instead of rounded ones that I roll worse. But then, even though I keep using them, I still roll like really badly. So I'm just bad at rolling dice. Essentially, I always roll really lowly, so it's fine. Even when I play other like tabletop simulator, even on the computer, I
Can't roll
save
dice.
my life half the time. I always am flunking my rolls, so I need a lot of stuff that has re-rolls. You can re-roll stuff.
It makes the wins all the sweeter.
Oh, that's the thing. It's like when I do end up winning, I can roll complete garbage and then I still win the game. Like that is hilarious.
This means you're in the right spot at the right time doing the right
Or
thing.
do you not roll as good as Steve? Those are two different things. No, I roll really badly. Like Steve doesn't. Like he gets pretty lucky. I just roll terribly.
I don't know
Quite bad.
what you're gonna go for. I'm gonna put Mystic Shield on my stupid dinosaur.
Oh, that's fair.
Because that way he'll get +2 to a save because it's thickly resistant.
Right.
I'm gonna put him right out in the middle and be
So-
like,
Yeah, because I forgot to say the weapon options I took for the frigates is the cannon.
the great
not-
cannons.
Not the hooks.
Gotcha. Yeah, that works. I figured. I usually see cannons.
Yeah. Like the hooks are okay, type of thing.
Has Mini War Gaming alone or done a 10th edition Battle for the Thousand Suns? Yeah, I've done probably 3 Cap on. If you want to look them up, I think I played all of them. Or we had guests come in and play some as well. Do you roll back? Oh, you already read that one. Yeah. Topography of Iceland. I've come to appreciate Iceland as an island that could feasibly sink one day. All right. Yeah. Well, the hobo came by once, and we had a wonderful series of games where I played Space Wolves, he played Death Guard, but we did an old school way of playing it where we played a smaller game where we played the game, and then you're supposed to swap the armies. That way, it kind of keeps the other guy in check. Not to bring.
Okay. Yeah.
Because like if you're gonna bring something cheesy to win the game, I get to play with that the
still
second
get
game.
Oh, okay.
So none of us brought anything nasty, but he just got beat pretty bad both games. I beat him with his own Death Guard, then I beat his Death Guard with my Space Wolves. Because someone can't roll dice, man. 1 unit failed morale 3 times in a row until it ran off the table.
What'd Steve do? Got to risk it for the biscuit.
Yeah, Steve likes to. Steve's risky plays. That's the great conundrum because Steve takes risky plays all the time and they work out.
For sure.
You feel like they work out all the time, but you only remember them because they were so risky and they worked out.
Yeah, and then he convinces me to take risky plays to my own detriment, and I ended up like losing them all. Funny enough, Salty, we actually tested this theory on one of the matches me and Steve played. I started using his dice and I started rolling better, and he's like, "Stop rolling these dice."
Wait, was it the little orc dice?
It was the orc
With
ones.
the orc horns on the 6s?
Yeah, or the Cities of Sigmar one, those like blue and gold ones. I started using those.
Oh, those
I was
ones-
rolling too well, and he's just like, "You have to stop using these."
I know his orc dice infuriate me so, but I'm not superstitious, and I don't want to believe it to be true, but they make me so bad.
It gets me so mad when I just see a bunch of skull with teeth on them. Like, are you serious? How can you roll these 6 of them?
Hey, he's got 2 6-up saves.
Cheater
Bam, bam.
rocks. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, cheating rocks. Yeah, stupid math rocks cheating. So that's all my hero. I could cast a second spell. I'm not going to bother with it. I'm going to go right to movement. It's going to be pretty easy. So these I'm going to run these skinks over here.
Okay.
Boom. Boom. There we go. So my skinks are going to run up the field on the left and the right for the most part. These 2 Saurus, 10-man units of Saurus, are going to move their way up and around the terraforming engine. I don't know what its actual name is. I could look at the book. I'm going to go with terraforming engine.
I'll look it up while you're doing that.
And then our Bastillodon's going to trundle up the board a little bit. Realm shaping engine, maybe? Something like that. It's essentially calling it a terraforming engine. I'm going to keep the spawn of Chotek back here because I don't really believe he has no range or anything to do, and I'd rather just keep him hidden behind this. Our really beefed up dinosaur is going to run right up the middle, and then all of this is going to move up the board as well. But we're going to start with the skinks. The skinks move 8 inches, but they have a rule that when they run, they roll 2 dice and you choose the higher result. So they're going to go 10 inches instead. I'm going to roll for the other skinks as well just to get it out of the way.
Realm Shaper engine.
Realm Shaper engine, thank you. They're going to go an extra 6 on that side.
I already remember the free CP for a character at Brandon's for going second.
Oh, yes.
What is that from? Is that from the season?
Wait, what was remember about the free command point for a character? Oh, yeah, because you don't have any wizards. One of your characters will always gain an extra command point if you're going second.
Oh, okay.
So you can kind of put that on whomever you want.
Sure. Do you guys use markers?
You could use this to remember your command point.
Sure. Thank you. I will put it.
Because normally you pick a wizard and they become a level 2 wizard, but if you don't have a wizard, they give you an extra command point.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
These guys are planning on doing something important later.
Give it to because the admiral gets to give out a free one.
Why? Thank you,
to
Sasha.
his flagship.
Yep. You're gonna have a lot of command points to play with.
I know, like
first. That'll be a little bit more relevant on like turn 2 or 3.
Yeah. I think for now I'm gonna give it to just because I have a feeling this side's gonna get charged, so I'm gonna put it on I'll put it on Dreki.
I was gonna say that's a cool model. I've never seen that before, but that's like he's like new-ish.
Yeah, he came out last March or something.
These skinks are they're gonna chill up here. They're gonna plan for another battle tactic later on. Surround and destroy.
No.
See the skinks, they're cheap, they're fast. You're probably thinking, what does the skink do? Well, they've designed the game eloquently enough where like not everything's about killing. Speed and mobility are critical to play the game as well with battle tactics and everything.
Can they run and shoot?
No, but they move 8 and they always have they get to when they redeploy, they roll 2 dice, take the higher result as well.
Oh, I see.
They're fast and they're nimble.
Yeah.
I am going to have that old blood right there declare a run to see how far he can go. He only moves 5, but he's going to crank an 11.
That's pretty good.
And then when he moves forward, he's going to be 11. I'm going to cheat, and I'm going to put the heroic leadership on this guy here instead.
Okay.
I didn't quite consider him running forward first. So he's going to run 11, and he is going to give them at the double order with his heroic leadership. And that automatically makes them run 6. So they're going to move up as one kind of unified brick there. Yeah. So that'll be my heroic leadership used up. I'll keep the 2 command points. I like to play, I'm a defensive player, so I like to keep all my command points for my opponent's turn.
Gwell, or Goel, whichever you prefer. No, I have 2 frigates and a gun hauler. I have an ironclad. I haven't finished painting it yet.
It's a big model. It's got a lot going on.
I've like half of it painted. I haven't finished it yet. I've been meaning to, but because of the 3rd edition and when the battle came out, the frigates lost a lot of usage, I want to say, over the frigates. Because the frigates seem...
Oh, the ironclad. Yeah.
Because, I mean, I like running the ironclad because it's this big ship that you can load up full of guys and just blast somebody away. I like the idea of it, and I've been playing with making lists with like a bunch of ships in it, but because of how many points it costs, it's hard to have models to fit in the ship also. Because you want stuff inside your frigates for... that kind of nice drop in. So, but yeah, I got 2 frigates in this list and a gun hauler. No ironclad yet, so that's in the future. I want to get it done and play it at some point. I've played it once in like 2nd, so it was fun.
Yeah, that's fair.
Have you guys thought about doing a 4-person free for all for 40k AOS?
We've done those.
Yeah, they've done them in the past. You guys have done mini wargaming ones before.
Yeah,
they are very chaotic, and they can get. I don't know how well they would work in a live format because of.
Oh, it'd be horrible.
All the back and forth banter and just all the plays and everything. That would be a long stream, and getting 4 people to commit to, I would, you'd probably have a better idea, but probably like a 3 to 4 hour stream at minimum. Like,
that
would take
would be
a while.
rough. It would be, it'd just be 4 personalities in a room screaming over each other, playing a Triumph and Treachery game, getting live mad at one another. So it'd be great. It'd be great. So that's where those giant idiots end up. The Carnosaur is...
I got the reference joke. Don't worry.
He's going to run. He goes 10 plus 4. He'll go 14 inches. I'm just going to figure out where he wants to. He just kind of wants to go up the middle-ish.
Oh, exactly, Captain Bond. Like, I always had a lot of fun, like, picking special weapons and having the option to, like... I'm now playing them more and more. This is probably my 4th or 5th game
running 4
with them now, and yeah, I've started taking the special weapons more often. I didn't at the beginning because I felt like it was too much, but now knowing that like these ones just make more sense and all that kind of stuff, I would start taking them more often. So it is fun because you get different kind of loadouts and stuff like that. So
all right, these little Source Warriors are going to run. They get +1 to the run because they're musician. Run rolls, not set ones. So 4, they'll go 9.
Okay.
They're trying to get on the objective here for the most part.
Zone Mortalis. That's a Luca question. I don't know like anything about 40k.
Zone Mortalis. Would
that be better for a free-for-all zone or
free-for-all
battle?
Oh my god, a free-for-all Zone Mortalis would be so fun. So Zone Mortalis is like the tight confines, narrow passageways with the doors and everything. They had come out with a supplement for that in 40k.
Yeah.
I can't remember the name of it now, actually. It was amazing. It was really well done at the end of 9th edition. It still translates to 10th edition well enough. And yeah, that would be a good format. That's a damn good idea, Capon. If we were to do that for a 40k or Horus Heresy game, we would absolutely do like a top-down Zone Mortalis. That'd be an amazing idea.
Yeah, but the problem with that, Sasha, then there won't be a stream next week if everyone gets too mad at each other.
Yeah. We watch these streams in hopes you guys get. No, we don't want to get like, I get so tilted in freaking Triumph and Treachery games. I hate the stupid cards in fantasy. They make me so mad. So mad, man.
There's one thing, just getting kind of heated and kind of yelling back and forth a little bit because it's just hilarious. Or like when your dice roll just really screws up and you're just kind of screaming at your dice because you're like, oh my god, how could you screw up that?
How
badly?
could you do this to me?
Like, that's obviously fun, but yeah, realistically,
those Triumph and Treachery cards, they're called influence. I can't remember what they're called. You get them throughout the game, and they're nasty. Like your wizard automatically miscasts, or that unit can't charge anymore. Or they got stuck on Caltrops. Like, no, please, I just want to play.
Okay.
There are a lot of like denial things.
Right.
They're very rarely like something beneficial.
Right. We did. Yeah, I've done that before because AOS has like battle plan generators. So I rolled one of those once. And,
I forgot those existed. Those are cool. I like those.
They are fun. I got one time where I was playing as Kharadron and we were in like a cave.
Yeah.
So I couldn't fly high.
There's one of the season of wars is called the Frigid Zephyr.
Yeah, I played that one too.
That was nasty for Kharadron. It's like no shooting over 12, no magic or shooting over 12, and you can't fly.
No, until the blizzard like dissipates.
They were kind of spicy with some of these missions.
They did that on purpose.
They were, me and Josh rolled that once, and he wanted to play Kharadron, but he had not played Kharadron for a while.
Yeah,
it was like his first game. I rolled it up. I'm reading the rules. I'm like, oh, he actually. I remember him getting mad, not like just that it existed.
Yeah,
he's like, come on, why does this exist? I'm like, yeah, this is kind of rough.
When I played it, I was pissed. It was turn 4, still didn't dispel the blizzard, because it's it gets higher every time.
Yeah.
Every turn, still didn't dispel.
Yeah, because it gets more likely to go away as the game progresses.
It gets to +1, you have to match whatever battle round you're on, or you have to get higher than a 7 on the dice. So the farther in you're matching, the worse it gets. So,
Joe and Art, we did live stream a 4-way game of the 40K version at Gorcho's, that Steve might remember the name of it, but I can't remember the name of it. You took you were like a rogue trader. One of you was like a man of iron and like a zealot. You were creating like all the typical Imperial 40K tropes for the most part. Wow, so my army's moved. We took the middle of the board clearly here. We are gonna go to the shooting phase, which is gonna be really quick. The only thing that didn't run was my Bastiladon with the solar engine on the back of it there. So I'm going to see range on that bad boy. I don't really have a whole lot of line of sight. Your ship's heading. I can see these guys, I guess.
Okay.
If I could draw a bead to him here. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, but it's only 24 inch range. Ooh, that guy's out of range. That guy's good, but this guy. Let's see. Well, I guess. We'll get him. We're gonna
line of sight, right?
We're gonna light him up. Yeah, range to the guy out of line of sight, but in line of sight.
My balloons.
Yeah. All right. So the way this works, he's gonna power up his stupid little gem here. We're gonna fire from the Bastiladon to those engine riggers.
Why do you hate his little gems?
I hate shooting attacks.
Oh, okay.
I spit on them, but it's a Bastiladon. He's kind of cool.
Yeah.
And Jedi boss, I can get as mad as I want. Undead are just as frustrating as all the other armies for their own reasons. They require like a lot of things to go well. I'm not gonna say a lot of things, but the reason you play them is for the kick butt characters and the pretty powerful magic. So when those are the only two things you're really relying on working. When those don't work, you're not gonna have a good time playing undead.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be a bad match.
Would you like to all-out defense this? It is -3 rend to your armor, which you only have a 4 up, I believe.
Yeah.
So you'll at least get a 6 up.
To a chance to do it. Yes. I'll do one of my command points.
Boom, boom, boom. And then who had the extra one? Was he on that ship over there?
No.
Okay. So
no.
it'll cost you one of yours?
Yeah, that'd be a costed one.
Let me just go ahead and figure out how to. Boom, you're down to 2.
Yeah, Captain, you picked the wrong armor to play against if you hate shooting.
Oh, me. I hate using shooting. I don't like to use shooting.
Right.
I think it's an underhanded tactic that lacks honor. But we'll see how that plays out. Yeah, these hit on 3s, wound on 3s. I kind of want to save my command points, so I'm not going to bother boosting it at all.
Okay.
Unless your opponent has an Emperor Dragon. Oh, jeez. I'm never going to forget that one, Flammable Hero. I hope you don't either. I got 1 hit with this bad boy. It doesn't wound either. It's just a glancing blow off your armor.
Woo!
This dummy wasted a command point for no reason.
Tricked me.
Those are rend 3/3 damage each.
Oh,
When they hit, they hit.
yeah.
That
So you would have killed the 1.5 of them.
yeah, just one hit would have killed you. Two wounds crushed the unit.
Wiped out.
But I'm glad I didn't, because that would have been a lack of interaction. And now Brandon gets to use his unit. So with that, my turn does come to an end because I didn't charge. There's no charging at all.
Yep.
There's no fighting. I don't have any battle shock. You don't have any battle shock.
Nope.
So scoring objectives, I'm on both of them, which is good. I get 2 victory points for that, and my dumb wizard casts a spell, which means I get my battle attack to complete.
Yeah.
That'll be 4 victory points for the Seraphon on turn 1.
Nice, nice.
Go to turn 2 for Brandon, or
Oh,
sorry,
right.
turn 1 for Brandon.
Yeah.
I'm going to adjust my score, and I'm
Okay.
player
You
2.
are technically player 2.
Is that correct? Do I have 2 victory points now?
Yes.
Yes,
You're
I've done it. We're both going to go up. We both gain a command point. You gain a command point at the start of a hero phase if your general's alive, which in this case he is, thank God. And you have your book ones you could do as well.
Yes.
I'm not too sure. You could do. Everything's kind of thick in the Seraphon list.
Yeah.
I feel like this is Is this a strong list, Steve? Am I playing a strong list? I don't know. It seems like a strong list. I could be wrong though.
Well, it should be fine.
Both times I played, it's a 2-drop list, so I went first. It doesn't do anything damage-wise on turn 1, but it just stands its ground and says, this is where we're going to stay, and we're going to skew into that grindy. This is like a perfect Luke army. They have damage reduction. They're durable. It's beautiful. Luke loves it. I want to see what my realm shaping engine does. It's got a specific one for the coalesced army. So, Fierce Guardians. So, for this guy over here, +1 of my bite rolls for the Saurus and Croxagore, while they're wholly within 12 of it. In addition, use the top row of the damage table for monsters. Oh, okay, so their bites are a little bit better. That's fine. That's fine. Needs more stupid, sexy frog. Nope, I refuse. For the main reason that the only reason they're good is because of all the magic shenanigans they can make happen. So then I gotta look at the spells and how they correlate to other units and how those combos work together. And it's just, I didn't want to put that time in. I actually made my list by taking models out of the box, organizing the studio collection first and foremost, and now it's actually nicely organized. And I just put them on the table, and I'm like, this looks like an army. Came up with the point that I think I was shy of like 200 or 180 points, so I added the spawn of Chotek for a perfect like 1990 list or something. And I was very happy. Then I looked at the rules, and I was pleasant to find out. No, it was the other way around. I had the old blood on foot because it actually made sense to add. It was a pleasant list that had a lot of synergy and works out pretty well, I think.
I'm gonna do.
Why do I now imagine the Slan's throne blasting? I'm sexy, and I know it. Oh,
they would
no,
do that.
because they would do that. They don't even have to use speakers. They just have magic.
They can just go. Boom.
Needs more Croxagores and dinos. Well, I have 2 dinosaurs. How more? I don't know. Would you consider the spawn of Chotek a dinosaur?
Yeah, technically, I guess. Oh.
When is the dinosaur a dinosaur?
You
not?
already have 2. You got the Carnosaur.
I was about to say, I got
Bestiladon.
I got 2 dinosaurs already. How many
Pretty good.
dinosaurs do I need?
Full
Joe
list.
Nartz?
Just all second.
Or
ones.
sorry, Jedi boss technically. The throne doesn't do that normally. I don't have a throne. No, I'm playing. This is because the engine over here, the terrain piece does something different if you're coalesced. It's I don't even care what the stupid Starborn one does. That's for stupid nerd wizard casting frogs that I'm never gonna play. Nasty endless spell summoning movement blocking shenanigans. No interest in the game. No interest in interaction. Just me. No magic or shooting allowed in Luca's army unless it's the lady in his squad of Grand Knights. Yeah, Gabon. I'm actually probably not going to do that ever again. I thought it was like, so it's like it's a wizard who sits in the middle of a unit, but when they miscast, they do like an aura of damage around them. So when that character miscasts, every knight in the unit gets hit by it.
Ooh.
So I'm like, how often am I going to miscast with this kind of build? 100% of the time. It was like 3 for 3.
Oh my god.
And I lost my Grail Knights every time. And I realized, okay, I thought it'd be kind of funny
Maybe
the
I'm the
first
problem.
couple of turns. Maybe I won't do this anymore because people actually want to watch Grail Knights.
Yeah,
do
they
Grail
don't want
Knight
to
things.
just get like blasted by their own magic.
Yeah, no, they want to actually just play the game. So, any idea what you would like to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna do lead into Maelstrom.
You go to combat right away.
It's the only one I think I can get actually.
You might be able to do
Which one?
opening salvos might be pretty good. That's a Kharadron specific one.
Yeah, that's the Kharadron one. Because I think you have to destroy them.
I got 2 very weak skink units on the sides of the board.
That is fair.
But that means you're shooting my skinks and I'm a regular guy.
Yeah. If
Ju-
no
ju-
units have been destroyed in this battle, so I guess you kind of have to take this one turn 1 in hopes that you can do it.
Not gonna happen, Jedi boss. I'm not gonna do it. I ain't gonna bring 5 Stegodons,
Ooh,
5
that'd be fun.
Carnosaurs. Nope. That's the monster mashers. Luca also hates. Luca apparently has strong opinions on a lot of things in Age of Sigmar. All Luca wants is, or war games in general. I want to see you with a massive infantry list, and it's my massive infantry list that are vaguely the same stats.
Yeah.
And then I want to see where the game goes from there. That's the perfect game of Warhammer for me. But I'll make do with what I have.
So those are 2 units of 10 Source Warriors,
Correct.
right?
And then I got 2 little skink units.
Okay.
The skinks are only 1 wound. They have no damage reduction because the scaly skin only works for the big guys.
And what's their save?
5 up base because
Oh.
they have javelins and shields.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I'll do opening salvo. I don't have to declare what unit. It's just if a unit gets destroyed in the shooting phase.
You better roll well.
Well, we'll see. All right. For heroic action, I will just do heroic leadership again.
Yep, fair.
4 up. Hey, I got it.
I'm going to do leadership. This time I'll stick to the old blood on foot over there. He'll try and accomplish that. Okay, we both
Okay,
have an
you
extra
got it.
command point that
Okay.
only they can use this turn.
Okay.
That's battle tactic and that. You have no magic to cast.
No man. Oh, I do have the navigator.
Yes.
The
Is that the guy you roll
navigator.
6 dice?
Yes, and I
Okay.
did take the Stormcaller command traits to reroll. So
Okay,
I need someone with.
Oh, your admiral used to be like a navigator back in the day. Now he's
Yeah.
an admiral, so he kind of knows
He's
how
teaching
to.
the young blood how to
Yeah.
do it right.
He's like, I was the navigator back in my day. Let me
Oh.
just let me lead this entire fleet and cover that job for you too. So
So it's 30 inches. So the navigator's in that ship. So it's anything visible within 30 inches.
I believe you get to roll the dice first and then pick.
Oh, right. Okay. So I
He's gonna roll 6 dice, and he's looking for 1s or 6s, and he gets to reroll. Ooh, what do the 6s do?
The 6s.
Because they both do a separate thing.
Yeah, you have to pick one or the other. So the 6s allow me to pick a friendly sky vessel, a different friendly sky vessel, and move D3 plus 3 inches. So that's not bad. The 1,
That's the one you kind of want.
that's the one I kind of want. So the 1, you pick an enemy unit, and they suffer D3 mortal wounds. And then they have their movement halved until my next hero phase.
You're essentially the navigators manipulating the weather and guiding it to mess with my stuff. And
He's
make,
weather dominator.
he shoots like hurricanes at units. They take mortal wounds and they're slowed down for a turn.
Yeah.
So you could reroll the 5 dice and keep the 1, and then try and fish for more 1s.
You can, you can actually do that. I thought you had to roll all 6.
Double check the command trait. I'm pretty sure you get to pick what you reroll. It's kind of like you're playing. You're pretty much playing. You get like a little game of Yahtzee in your game of Age of Sigmar.
You reroll any of the dice. Oh, okay. Yes. Then I will try that.
So keep the 1. Try and look for more 1s.
Get a Yahtzee.
Please don't roll 5 1s.
Yeah, I got
the
one
second
more.
one. So I let you
Okay.
pick 2 units within 30 to deal D3 mortal wounds to them.
So I guess really there's your general or the Carnosaur and that unit of Sauruses.
They're both the same. It doesn't really matter. Whichever
Yeah.
one you want. Which one would you like to pick? These guys here?
Yeah, I'll do this one.
All right. So I'll put this on them just so I remember that they have to take them out,
Right.
or they're half movement. And they take 3 mortal wounds.
Nice.
So the hurricanes consume that one completely. I'll throw him down there.
And one on the Carnosaur.
Oh, big guy? Yeah, he has no ward. He's going to take that. I don't remember how many wounds he has. I'll have to double check that, actually. Boop.
Steve got shorter. Yeah. Drank too much coffee.
Luca wants chess with all pawns on a 3D board. I love all pawn chess. It's kind of like, you ever play Stratego? Old board game, 1 versus 1 game. You have like, it's
No,
like
I never actually played it.
Stratego is probably one of my favorite little board games. It's like you don't get to see what the enemy pieces are, but like when they go to take something,
Yeah.
you're supposed to tell them the number, but you can just show it to them, and you're supposed to remember what all the pieces are throughout the
Okay.
game. You have like scouts and bombs. It's an amazing game if you've never played Stratego. So good. I love historic wargaming. I've played probably 4 or 5 different systems at this point, and I've been impressed with all of them. It's just not a lot of people come by to play historics, and if they do come by to play historics,
Yeah.
Josh usually deals with all this historic.
Yeah,
wargaming,
Josh
so.
is a big fan of
Yeah,
Historics.
he's a big historic fan.
Welcome to the Mountaineers, the other dragon.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Or,
So
the other
sorry.
dragoon. Sorry. Welcome to the Mountaineers.
Thank you for the support.
Yes, thank you.
It's the support of our members and all of the super chats that allow us to continue streaming.
Yep.
Because otherwise, don't want to work for free.
Yeah, no one really wants to work for free.
Thor's
hero stuff.
He's got, you did 1 damage to him?
Yeah, just 1.
All right, well, he is going to be down to 14 wounds.
All right, so for hero stuff, that's it. So let's do some movement.
And then
Bolt action does go pretty hard.
yeah, I love bolt action, but bolt action has quickly become I played against a couple of guests who just like to run veterans and hide them in buildings. So you kind of just have you're just rolling 6s against 6s. It's just a game of work and roll more 6s.
All right.
But I love bolt action. It's got a great morale system, got a great combat system. Its shooting is not really it's not like new or world breaking, but like it's good and simple and fun. Wow, you know what? Thank you, Sasha. You're right. That's true. Very good. I'm not gonna let you beat me. You won't beat me. No one will beat. Sasha will never beat me. Sasha's our chat troll. Oh, well, you might be familiar with this. Always giving Steve crap, but Steve's not here, so Sasha's gonna give me crap, I guess. But that's fine, Sasha. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna have a beautiful meal when I get home. I'm gonna play Season of Discovery. I'm gonna have a good time, and you cannot get to me.
You cannot affect me.
Yeah, veteran spamming is it's good, it's effective. It all depends on the scenario. There's a lot of different scenarios where veterans aren't great, but there's a lot of scenarios where veterans are really good. So it's kind of nice to have a cap on veterans in a game. You have a more interactive game, a little more well-rounded game when you have a lot of veterans on the table. Veterans in bolt action being they know how to not get shot, so it's really hard to shoot veterans. They know how to keep their head down. They know when to not peek, or they know where things are without having to look. Because it was apparently at some point in the Great War and the Second World War, it was not smart to poke your head out. Are you getting in range for your carbines?
Yes.
Ah, glorious.
Well, and the Arcanaut company's only 9 inches now, so.
Oh, it went down to 9? Oh, I guess, yeah fair. And
it kind of balanced it with the way the shifts work now.
And you also screw up my orders, too, now that you're within 12. Because it's is it every Kharadron thing, or is it only the guys on foot or the boat?
Any friendly units.
All of them? Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
This guy, I'm going to keep within 3, so the frigate gets a ward save. I'm just going to skirt him over. Just going to kind of screw.
It's like a weird bodyguard boat kind of thing.
Yeah, they give all the other friendly ships a bit of a ward.
Like a 6-up ward?
Yeah, 6-up ward. So it's a little bit.
I do have a spell, which I probably won't cast. It's his built-in spell. He can take ward saves away from a unit. But you have a 6-up ward, so I'm not going to worry about that too much.
Yeah. Oh, I left my phone.
Sasha, you are my best friend. You're all my best friends. U.S. Airborne. Yeah, well, I mean, I find a lot of, even when I play the Germans in bolt action, I'm always playing Fallschirmjäger, and they're always veteran too, so I'm not any less of a culprit or a part of the problem, really. It's what I was taught. It's all I know. But then Josh played a lot of fun Soviet lists. Yes. See, look at that. He must have smelled us talking about historical. There's Josh right there. So Josh had played a couple of Soviet lists where they're a lot more green and a lot more numerous, and those were some of the more memorable games. And those are a lot more fun.
Hey, Josh.
I also remember in one of those games, he'll remember what it was. It was some anti-tank weapon. It was like a weapon platform that pretty much shot like a giant round, and it just popped my tank in one shot.
Pop.
I was not happy about that. It made me very sad. The man has been summoned. To be fair, I started with a word. Bersaglieri, and their vets. Is that an Italian unit?
Sounds Italian. Steve, is it Italian?
Is it Italian, Steve? Steve, do you know what Bersaglieri means? Am I butchering the name? Hey, Randy Bobandy. I forgot that was one of the names. That's it for movement?
Right. Yeah, that's it for movement.
All right, where do you want to start with shooting here?
We'll start over here on this side with the captain, or the flagship admiral.
Oh, this is the flagship, and this is the queen. This is the Queen Anne's Revenge over here. The equivalent.
Yeah, the Elsink.
Pack 40. Oh, it was the AT gun. Yeah, thank you. Oof. I knew you'd remember. I don't know what that is, but it made me mad. And the Soviets had it. So
it sounds scary.
Yeah. The mini Grognard has arrived. Hello, Josh, says the real Valdor. Awesome. That, by the way, if you don't know Josh, is Constantine from Germany. The kid. You know, the kid. Sorry, where are you starting?
So everything there is within at least 12 inches. So I am going to soften up the source unit that's closer.
Yep. They got a wound, the little herd over there. I get that.
Yep. So I'm going to do my Aether Shot Carbines. I am going to save my all-out attack for the Thunderers.
Okay. Yep.
So 3s.
Good start. All right, one
Nice,
miss. These are like the little side guns, little support weapons. Oh, they're pretty strong.
3s.
Oh, it's a Russian 76 mil. There we go. All right. Not a pack 40.
2 saves at -1.
All right. Well, that's not great. They have a 4-up save normally.
Ooh.
5 ups. We're going to make one of them, but you're going to break through my armor on that one. How much damage is it?
2 damage, so 1 damage.
You got scaly skin. So that's going to, that horse is going to get, he's wounded and he's going to take that hit there.
All right, and then we're going to do the Shrapnel Cannon instead of the shell. So we
Keep
get
those for morale
5
purposes.
shots. 5 shots. 3s.
This is the big cannon.
The B
I might
cannon.
recommend
Yep.
that you fire the big shot here
The shell.
because all of these shots are going to have their damage reduced to 1.
No, that's a guaranteed to plus D3.
So that will only,
Yeah.
that single shot and damage spills over. So
Yeah.
you're better off doing the
If I
big
was
shot.
fighting the skinks, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. That would just crush the skinks. Just like,
It just
it would
wiped
just
out.
paste them. Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
So
The Taurus
force
are
to
made
hit
of
now.
sterner stuff. Oh, pack 40 is German. My bad. Okay.
1.
1 hit.
The wound. I need a 2.
That'll do.
Got it.
And this is rend of
2.
So we got a 6-up save against this. Now, if I make this, my bad, but we failed it. All right.
That's okay. So D3 plus 2.
So it's going to bounce right through my Saurus.
3 damage.
We reduced the
damage.
2. It still kills 1 Saurus off,
I'll take it. I'll take it.
but it's still probably better than the average of the other shot, I hope.
Yeah, I think so. Honestly, at the end of the day, I will all-out attack now
Oh, boy, here we go.
with the Thunderers.
Now, again, the Thunderers, you can't see them, but they're on the boat, and they can fire from the boat into... I assume you want to go for the Saurus?
Yeah, because I'm gonna try and kill them.
I'm going to attempt an all-out defense. Now, how does my all-out defense work with your within 12
So,
ability?
within-
Because I know they interrupt my command abilities in a way.
yeah. So I believe it's simply.
And you're going to all-out attack anyways, so you'll
Yes.
go down to 2.
So you might as well try to block it.
Boop.
Sub-action. Barrack Mornar. Roll a dice each time an enemy model issues a command within 12 inches of a friendly Barrack Mornar. On a 5-up, the command is not received, but the command point is still spent.
All right, roll her up. All right, so it
we
works.
go.
They are going to get defense.
You're fine.
So just interact, just ignore a level of rend a little. So I'll be down to 2 command points myself.
All right, so in this unit of 10, I have 2 mortars and 2 Aether Cannons. So I'm going to do the mortars first, and then the Aether Cannons.
Right.
So the mortar is...
Is this a squad of 10?
Yes.
Oh, there's a lot of firepower. This is going to take a while to resolve. They all
Yes.
have their different weapons and everything.
Yeah.
They got deck sweepers, they got grenade launchers, they got the fumigators,
So
they got the
it's
rifles.
a max of 5 per mortar of a model, so there's over 5. So each mortar is going to be doing 5 attacks.
Yep, they get their attack characteristics is equal to the amount of models in the unit to a cap of 5.
Yes.
So we got 7 models in the unit.
3 to hit, or 2 to hit, sorry.
Boom, 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 1 miss. Boop. That's a
Yeah.
good start.
Okay, and then 2 3s to wound.
Boom, boom, boom.
There's the misses.
So 3's to wound here.
3s to wound.
So that's 5 saves at rend of 1, I assume.
Nope, no rend on this one.
Oh, so we go to a 3-up save with all the defense. Oh, our armor holds.
Oh,
No damage. Those are the mortars. That was 2 out of the 8 weapons.
Okay, now we're moving on to the 2 cannons. So it's 1 shot each, hitting on 2s now.
Yeah, they shoot like there's literally a little cannon shot.
Like,
boom.
boom. So 2s.
Good start.
Oof.
These used to be. I don't want to say they used to be cool. They're still cool, but this unit used to all the weapons used to buff the next
Yes.
weapon it would fire.
Yeah.
It
If
was
you're
like
on the ground, you got like some bonuses.
Yeah.
If you're on the foot, 2s to wound.
That's a good start. Good follow up.
All right, so that is 2 rend.
So my save will be a 5-up now. Can my armor hold? On one of them it does. It's close on the second one. How much?
So 2 damage because of scaly skin.
Oh, it's 3 normally. Gotcha.
Yes.
So that is going to completely punk that guy no matter how durable his scales are.
All right, for the remaining 6,
Still 6 more guys.
we have our rifle. So the company captain or the sergeant gets extra 2 shots
Because he shoots with his rifle the best.
because he's the best. Well, they used to have a double shot rifle, which basically they just gave to him now.
Yeah.
So there is 2, 3, 4.
This isn't the funky Dawnbringer Kharadron, is it? Is it just the regular Kharadron?
rare.
Yeah.
I haven't read it.
Do you have like a Dawnbringer character, or is he separate from that even?
Oh yeah, I don't know if they got a unique character. Did
Okay.
they?
I'm not too sure.
They got they got like a book and like a little kit, but
Liam T, as far as I can tell, this is standard Kharadron, Barak Mornar. This is the one that I would play if I had to play these guys.
Yeah, it's just the only really big unique thing is I have Drekkie Flint. He's just like a unique name character. Other than that, no, there's no Dawnbringer stuff in this. If you watched the previous video when me and Steve played Iron Jaws, I had the Fire Slayer's Dawnbringer detachment in there.
Okay.
With basically a list a little similar to this. That might have been what was going on with that. But no, there's nothing super unique. There's no Dawnbringer stuff in this that I'm aware of, at least. All right, so we got our shots here. Hitting on 2s.
Everything hits on 3s normally, but they get the all-out attack.
Yep, we have all out attack.
They're real nasty.
Pretty good. Now, this is where the pain comes. It's force the wounds.
Ah, true, yeah.
It used to be better, but... Forced wound. It's not bad. I'll take it.
And what are we looking at here for wounds? 6?
6 with 1 rend.
I'm going to go back to our 4-up save. Okay, we're cranking saves. I apologize.
My goodness.
1 damage sneaks through on a Saurus warrior. Just kind of knocks him off his feet a little bit, but he's able to hold his ground. Get right back up.
We knew it was going to happen.
So this guy over here is going to take a wound from that. Is that the Thunderers resolved?
That was the Thunderers.
So we got the Frigate and the Thunderers on it resolved, but there's probably still more to come.
Oh, there's more. So there's the Admiral, and the Admiral's pistol is 12 inches.
Okay.
Or, sorry, no, his is 9, so he's out of range. The Navigator has a 15 range pistol, so we'll resolve that quickly. 2 attacks, 3s and 3s.
All right.
Okay. 3s to wounds. 1 rend.
1 rend, 4 up. Gonna keep on just making saves. Can't stop my Saurus.
Oh. Okay, now we're on to the Engineers.
All right, so we're on to the engine riggers right beside them. These are the guys who mostly fix the ship, but they pack a heck of a punch. The rivet guns they use to fix the ship, they actually shoot the rivets at
shooting it.
Yeah. Very flexible, this unit is.
So the Mizzen Master, the captain, is gets 1+1 to his melee, not his guns, which is whatever.
And I assume he's going to fire at the same Saurus.
Yeah, we're going to try and kill them.
Do as much damage as you can to them.
We're going to try. All right, so we got 9 attacks coming here. 3 for this.
Rivets.
Oof, not so great.
See, when you shoot guns, you roll bad.
Yep.
Hard rule.
It's true.
Unless you're Steve, he's going to crush me.
Oh my, yeah. If you're Steve, he would have killed them by now.
Actually, this game would be over already. I'd probably nothing left. He somehow killed that 30-man unit, too.
All right, so 2 -2.
Yeah, they got Rend 2 on the rivet guns because they smoking hot. 5 ups. We're going to fail both those.
Okay.
Burn right through my armor.
That's just 2 damage.
1 damage each?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
So that's going to finish off this wounded Saurus. And can keep pushing that. We've lost 5 Saurus.
Dang.
That's 90 points of Saurus you killed.
That's pretty good, at least. That's fine. It's not bad.
Fair.
Okay, moving over to the other side. So that's only like half my shooting. There's still a whole other side to do.
So that was all. That was from the frigate, its contents, and the engine riggers. We're going to move on to
We'll do the gun hauler
the
first.
little support ship. Absolutely.
So we have...
And I don't have all the defense available. I've already used it.
No, and I don't have all out attack, but I want to save it for the Thunders because they generally deal the most damage, but whatever. It's fine. So now we have 6 of the engine riggers in here. So I'm actually going to focus all this into the skinks because I'm going to try and kill them.
That's fair.
Wiped off the board.
Yep.
All right, so that is going to be 3, 3, 3. All right, so same profile as before. I didn't take any of the special weapons for these guys because they were going to be in ships. I like the idea of the grapnel launcher because that's the one where you can pick a terrain piece 15 inches away and just warp over there.
Yeah.
And then just kind of redeploy in a nice way. Okay, so we got our attacks. Same thing, 3s and 4s. Wow.
Okay.
That's a me roll right there.
Yeah, that doesn't look. That looks. Yeah, that's not great. That's not great at all. And that was from the guys inside the gun.
Yeah,
hauler?
the balloon guys inside of that one. So
are those actual were those Sky Wardens or were they?
No, those are engine riggers.
Those are
I
actual
just
engine
didn't
riggers,
have the extra engine rigger.
There's more engine riggers. Yep.
4s to wounds. Okay, that's a little better.
There we go.
All right, so that's going to be 6 again.
6 wounds. These are -1.
And 2 rend.
Oh, these are rivet guns.
Yes.
1 damage each.
Yes.
All right, it burns right through their armor. That's 6 dead skinks.
Yes.
If you could be so kind as to remove the 6 nearest your ships, leaving me with 4 little skinks. Boom, boom, boom.
There we go.
Yes.
You want to keep them here for battle shock, or
I'm trying to think of, did I All right, I'm gonna have to cheat a little bit. I'm gonna leave that guy there and this guy there.
Oh, for coins.
Those are the champions.
Oh, I
The
see.
Musician and leader. I'll leave them there for
Okay,
that. Actually, I'll take
sure.
these guys on my
Yeah, yeah.
evolution. I got 4 little skinks left.
Four
If you-
left. Okay. I
If
might
you
be able to
kill
get this
them,
battle
you get
tactic.
your battle tactic.
All right, moving on. We're going to do the gun hauler now. Just kind of keep everything nice and concise. So this is the Sky Cannon.
I am a huge fan of Legions Imperialis. It plays pretty damn smoothly, and it's nice. Yeah. Now, obviously, limited. Like, I don't even know if I'd say limited builds because you're technically playing all the legions and everything, so you got lots of options there.
Okay,
No,
so-
Josh.
So see behind the camera.
Yes, actually, he's
See-
he's back there painting right now. He wants to pretend like he's at home though.
My
But
friend Adam gets it.
oh, is Adam?
He's one of my buddies I
Oh.
play with. He's a huge fan of yours, actually. So
Oh,
you want to shout him out?
well, Adam, it's good to meet you. What does Adam play?
He is plays Bone Reapers and Ogres.
I'm a big fan. Well, ogres, they bother me, but I like their playstyle. I just hate when they're rewarded for like just that mindless charging. I
Yeah.
hate that so much.
He loves it.
No thought behind it.
it's
Only
his
go.
beat stick army. He's just
Yeah.
like, yeah, I don't have to think. Just
You
like-
can look into their eyes and there's no thoughts. It's only food. Only food. Is it my turn yet? I charge. It's like that's stupid ogres, man. But I at least appreciate that.
All right, so the gun hauler has 2 Aether Shot carbines as well. So
Yeah, he's got like a smaller
he's
amount
got
of
the little
guns.
tiny ones, you know.
Leave my skinks alone.
All right, we got 1, 3.
Oh,
Nice.
rend of 2 or 1?
1 rend on the
Sticks
front.
up armor, put your shield up, you dummy. 2 damage.
It's 2 damage.
So pings off 1, kills the other. They don't get scaly skin, they're skinks.
So
The
that-
2 furthest ones.
These ones?
Yeah. Okay. I got the alpha and the musician left.
Okay.
And a dream.
Here's the big one. Sky Cannon.
This one you could do the shrapnel.
We're gonna do the strategy.
Yeah.
So basically the same, literally the same profile. So 3s and 3s. Okay.
Fortis Gaming's on your side as well. Ooh, 2 of them.
Oh yeah.
Are these Ren 2 or 1?
These are also Rend 1.
All right, so 6s. I need to make 1 of these. Or 2 of these. I mean, you killed them. That's
The
your battle
4 damage.
tactic.
Yes.
Just
Got it.
Boom, pasted them. That does make things complicated.
All right. So I guess we got the frigate there.
Boom, boom, boom. And Gwell, another gifted mountain
Oh.
membership. Thank you very much. Mihalo.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, you pronounced your name for us last week, and I cannot. Mihailo. I cannot
Mihailo
remember. I can't.
Telsko? I'm really
Tesic.
bad.
It's
at
Tesich,
pronouncing.
maybe? Tesich?
That's it.
Or is that an L there? Sorry. Yeah, Tesich, maybe. I apologize, but you remember now. You can check it out.
Hey,
Join the
thank you-
Discord.
Thank you regardless.
Any new members, don't forget you can go to the community tab on the YouTube page and you can join the Discord. Just
We yell at stuff like nerds.
talk shop with a lot. People got into like a big, not really an argument, but more of a discussion about like all the Amazon covering all the new 40K content they want to talk about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like what's gonna make a good 40K show?
Henry Cavill.
And I think there was one of you guys. I was like, I agree with you completely in everything you're saying, 100%. I have to look at the names, but I can't remember who it was. But one of you I agree with 100%. I'll have you know. It was essentially
Everyone can just think of it as themselves.
the guy saying Caiaphas Kane. Like I think Caiaphas Kane is probably one of the best picks for a 40K show for all the reasons that individual was talking about. Consider the second one my Christmas gift to everyone. Peace out, y'all. Well, until
Bye,
next
Gwen.
time. Mind you, get another bag. That's fine. Yeah. Let's take care, Ming. That's it. Then you get to pick the rest of your shots. You still have
So I got the entire frigate still.
the Aisling and its Arcanaut Company contents.
Yep, Arcanaut Company and the engineer now, Andrew Master, doesn't have any guns anymore. They took away his gun.
Ah, good. Less shooting to worry about. Perfect.
But his hammer is pretty good still.
Oh yeah, he's got the big
He's
hammer.
got the big hammer. Okay,
So that is this large vessel over here. And what would you
Yes.
like to fire into?
So
Just the giant squad of Seraphon.
yeah, I think I'm gonna have to. So I did make myself just within 9, so I could shoot them with Arcanaut Company.
Yep.
Because I'm kind of hoping to whittle out the front line. So yeah, I'm gonna just start with the carbines on the frigate.
Bruce Campbell would be so good as Caiaphas Kane. Maybe they could age him down a little bit. I don't know. Bruce Campbell's I've always liked Bruce. Are you a fan of Bruce Campbell? Oh, okay, fair.
Evil Dead, like come on, it's great.
It's so bad. It's good. Sorry, what was that
One
shoot,
rep.
Nevi?
The carbines.
The carbines. Oh, we are gonna fail both those saves.
Okay, so
Luckily, we got scaly skin.
2 damage total because of scaly skin.
This guy is destroyed by the
beams.
carbine.
All right, we're gonna do the shell, the big cannon, 4s. Okay, got 1.
Oh, you're doing the big shot?
Yeah,
Oh,
the
because
big
of scale.
shell.
Because of scaly
Yeah.
skin. Yeah, that's your best bet.
2s.
-2 rend?
2 rend.
Hey. Nope, that goes right through our armor.
Nice.
Turns out
D3.
shields and
F3 again.
is that 4 damage in total?
No, 3. 2 damage in total.
Look at
I only got the 3.
that is gonna just the
Blast.
shot a little wide and it hits
Yeah.
that guy way in the back. Boom.
All right.
Turns out shields aren't good against full-on cannonballs fired by
No.
black powder. I think they're using steam actually for their cannons. I don't know.
It's steam powered.
Are
It
they
is.
steam? Are they all steam powered cannons?
Yes.
I don't know much about them.
Yeah, because the jetpacks are like. I'm probably gonna get it wrong. I'm not gonna.
You know what? I'm
pretend.
saying I,
I'm not gonna pretend
I often do
remember.
that as well. It's wiser to admit ignorance than try and pretend that you know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm wise. I'm not very smart, but I might be wise.
See, there you go. Exactly. It's important to be wise.
So I took the sky hook and the sky pike. So I do lose 1 shot.
Maglo Gain
these
with the
guys?
$5 super chat. Merry Christmas to all of yous.
Merry Christmas to you.
Man, my vision is just not working with me today. I thought that was used, but I guess it is the same thing. Thank you very much, Maglo Gain, for the donation.
Thank you. So yeah, we just got we got 8 privateer pistols and one sky hook. Sorry.
Oh, the light sky hook. Yep.
Yeah. So we got 8 of the privateer.
The cannons are
pistols.
Aether Gold powered. It's a magic everything element. Awesome, dope. Do they
Thank you.
Do they like burn it to fire? Because I feel like burning Aether Gold sounds like a crime at some point for these guys. But
Yeah,
it is what it is.
Yeah, it could be.
Dang, I guess that's why they want it so much. It's kind of their fuel.
They need it back.
Yeah,
They keep spending it.
we burned a lot of it. We got to come and take more. All right, here's all of their pistols, I suppose.
4s. Yep, pistols first. So we got 4s and 4s.
Bang, bang, bang. They're literally just on the edge of their ship. Bang, 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 bang.
Honestly, at the rate that these guns do, I just imagine like little pop guns, because like little cork guns. Just that's basically what they are. They used to be a lot better.
I learned about a weapon they used back in the day called, I think it was like a puckle gun, and that's all I could think of these days. Every time they fire.
It's not bad. All right, so there's no rend, and that's gonna be 6.
6 of them at no rend. Well, we got ourselves a glorious 4-up save. Broop. We're going to lose. See, look at those 1 damage weapons
One
doing
damage?
better than most everything else.
Everything else.
So that is going to finish off 2 of the Saurus. I'll pull. You're shooting at my back ranks here, apparently.
Good.
Boom.
All right, sky hook time. We got a 4. Nope.
Oh, misses. Shot wide.
All right, Dreki, he's got a shotgun. His trusty shotgun. He's got 2d6 attacks.
Now we know Brandon's not Steve. He chose to stop talking when he didn't know what the correct answer was instead of lying.
Correct.
He's an honest individual. It's easy.
Would we see vampire codes in that would be really cool. Like barnacle ship, just like floating around in the sky. That'd be cool.
See, Vampire Coast would fit into Sigmar very, very well.
Yes. So that's 8 attacks.
That's always the Aethermatic volley gun.
The
Actually,
equalizer.
Does this have rend or anything to it?
It's got 1 rend on the equalizer.
Oh, so you do have to roll this separately. I thought they made it so you could shoot it with all the pistols and everything, but they're like, no,
If
they gave it a
only.
rend. This thing used to hit on 5s, now it's 4s.
And it's 3s and 3s.
Oh, now it's 3s and 3s.
Yeah.
That's fair.
So 3.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Okay.
That's a
And
pretty good start.
then it's 1 rend, so it's good.
Oh, that's your
Yeah.
first good roll of the game.
Woo!
Oh, there goes my die.
All right, so that's 7.
-1, 5 ups. That is good. Oh, I
Ooh,
rolled,
that's a
I
good
rolled
roll.
well too. So you're gonna kill 1.5.
Yeah, so it's. Oh yeah, because it doesn't matter. Scaly skin.
Boom, 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 boom. I had a blue die somewhere. Oh, and I'm using it. 1.5. Let's lose this guy actually over here.
Okay.
Boom. And let's put an arbitrary wound on this guy
Just in the middle.
right over there. Why not? That guy's gonna eat the next one.
Okay.
Oh, so you've killed 5 from both squads now.
They shot. He doesn't shoot. Arcanon Company's done. That's all. I believe that's all my shooting.
Now, are you brave enough to go into charging? I
If
get no bonuses when I get bonuses when I charge. I get +1 wound in melee when I charge.
So do I. But I don't know if Arcanon Company is tough enough to take on this big block.
I don't think they are.
Pro tip, they're not.
They're not. Answer? No.
If it was a smaller squad, I did wipe out a decent chunk of them.
You killed 5? 5 of each squad. You got 5. Well, you technically did 6 damage to that squad.
6
over
on
there.
that one,
Yeah.
5 on this one. If this wasn't a blob of 30, I would say yes. And if I did a bombing run to weaken them a little further, yes. But Arcanaut Company is not good. They strike. So if I were to charge, I could strike first, but it wouldn't matter. They're not fighty enough. I don't, especially not against these beefy Sauruses.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. Okay, fair.
Don't trust it.
Leaving the charging to me then. So that means we'll go to Battle Shock. I got Bravery 9 on those two Saurus here. So they lost 5 models each. So they're Bravery 9 because of the idiots with flags, first of all. So on a roll of a 5 or more, they're going to run. I'm going to use a command point from my pool over here to use Insane Bravery so they don't have to roll. Inspiring Presence.
Yep,
or the Alpha is going to inspire his own unit. I will have to roll for that unit over there, though. And I'm going to roll a 5 and 1 Saurus. The one who took a round earlier is going to boogie woogie out of here. Boom. And that means that is all cleared up. And I have no more command point. The rounds reset. All the command points reset. So that leaves is a roll
Josh.
for priority. Goodbye, Josh.
Jedi Boss, that would actually be... you should copyright that. Games Workshop shouldn't be allowed to do that unless they pay you for that. That would be hilarious and awesome.
See,
Deep King versus Vampire Calls? That'd be awesome.
It's like, how many undead armies? There's only 4 undead armies.
Yeah.
Destruction only has 4 armies as well. There's a lot of order and a lot of chaos. By nature of it, that makes sense. Because they're like kind of the focus of the story for the most part. But I wonder, a Vampire Coast army would fit incredibly well into the Age of Sigmar. And the rules would be very fluid for them as well.
Because they could be kind of just like a Cities of Sigmar in the sense, like aesthetically looking, Cities of Sigmar style, because like they're still regular humans in like the universe. So you know, they could be obviously in like, you know, Buccaneer outfits, but they're zombies.
You have zombies.
Like that. That would be cool.
They used to have a really unique unit. Well, I guess you're familiar with them from Total War II. The Deck Droppers. One of the, that's an old model, but like the giant Fellbat carrying a zombie with a grenade. Just hilarious.
All of their models, like I only know them from Total War. Like he obviously, like Luca knows them from playing.
They're so old. I don't even like. I know they
really?
existed. Oh yeah, they're old. I think they're like 3rd edition, 4th edition. Like they were. I don't believe they're in the 5th edition, 4th edition Undead book. They might be, but we might be talking like 91, 92.
Yeah,
we're like old Warhammer here. Liam T, member for 6 months. If they were to release Vampire Coast and Sigmar, what would you want the Mortarch to be? Ooh,
I'm imagining someone kind of like
a ship admiral.
Yeah,
Mortarch of the Seas or something. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
You know, like kind of like a mixture of like kind of like Davy Jones from like Pirates of the Caribbean, mixed more with like a ghosty kind of like undead looking guy. Yeah, because he like looks more like a squid. But if you can kind of mix the the octopus beard in with some ghosty like features, like that'd be kind of cool. I find like it has to be like an admiral or something.
The Vampire Coast is so old that Creative Assembly had to take a lot of like creative, like they had to mold a lot of it themselves. Yeah. Anything they do, Games Workshop has to approve.
Yes.
So I don't like the characters. I know like the opera singer, what's her, the ghost lady,
Bretonian lady.
Oh yes, I guess she sunk at some point, became part.
Yeah, she became a ghost. There's Larkin.
Count Noctilus is in there.
Yeah, Nautilus
Luther
would be cool. Yeah, Harkon would be cool.
Luther Harkon, I know, is one of the OG characters from it. I don't know. I don't know where Count Noctilus came from. He might have been a character from back in the day.
Yeah, he could have been like. Yeah, but like an opposite character or something.
Mortarch of the Soul Sea.
Yeah.
I always thought Count Noctilus was kind of cool.
Steve would have seen this.
So something like Count Noctilus.
Yeah.
Silostra Direfin, that's her name. Yeah. You ready for this one? Do you want to roll first? Or you want me to roll first or same time?
We can roll the same time.
All right, same time. 3, 2, 1, go. Hey. I get to dictate the priority here. So it will be me, the Lizards. No. I don't want Brandon to go home to his wife tonight. It'll be turn 2, and I will be at the top of it. So with that in mind.
Well, it's been a good game.
Boom, boom, boom. Victory points. Oh, I should be at 4 victory points. And
yeah, because I scored my 2. I got my battle tactics.
That is the updated ones, and you'll be at 3 command points.
Yay.
And we have...
Is from Dreadfleet, I believe.
Noctilus is a von Karstein? I did not know that. Oh, he's from Dreadfleet? Wow. You see, like that stuff is so old. It's going so far back.
Oh, yeah, because they had like the pirate ship game.
Yeah.
Which was kind of like Battle Fleet.
And then they had Man o'
War. Man of War was the other one, like Corsairs and stuff.
Dreadfleet might have. I don't even remember. Like we're so old. Hear me out. Undead Lokir Fellheart, Monarch of the Abyss, Mortarch of the Abyss. That's a good one.
That'd be cool.
All right, Primal Magic Dice. Rolling to see how much we get. I'm going to contribute 1. And so will Brandon. So
Okay.
that means we both have 2. You can use that to dispel stuff a little bit better.
Yep.
So you definitely want to use them on my turn when you can.
Yes.
So I'm going to see if I can remember that we got 2 going here as I try and clean up my area here a bit. Boom, 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 boom. 2 per. The battle tactic is, well, one of so the Seraphon have pretty crap battle tactics, if I'm going to be honest. You have to kind of build for them. A little bit easier if you have Slan and a few other things, but and more monsters. But one of the only ones I can really do is have my skinks take an objective away from you and have only skinks contesting it. So I got to wait for you to kind of have that one happen. As for anything else, I won't be, because you killed those skinks, which is really smart. I was going to try to surround and destroy. That battle tactic isn't really that available to me anymore. Right. So what I think I'm going to do is a battle tactic called Led into the Maelstrom, which is a generic one from the Season of War. I have to, 2 of my units have to charge. Of those 2 units, one has to be a character, and one has to be a battle line unit.
Yep.
And from there, I have to have one of my units still engaged in combat. Now, luckily, against the Kharadron Overlords, you can bully the units on the boat and then stay in combat with the boat. That counts. So I'm going to do Led into the Maelstrom as my battle tactic. If you're using the Total War as an influence, give me the legendary Lord Dick Half-Mast. God, they know what they were doing when they did. They knew what they were doing when they did that one. They have the random name generator with random last name. It was like, so Half-Mast. Undead, long-drawn Mortarch of Booty. All right, Steve, go back to painting. We don't need your input here. Man's a child. Let's
big monster with the Carnage armor and depth guard. Yeah.
Just want to see the big monster with the
an
cannon
updated
armor.
version of those for tabletop.
Oh, what the heck's that thing called? The
big crab.
But the Necrolith Colossus, the giant walking undead ship with the cannon arm. Boom, 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 boom. So freaking cool. Yeah. Like a doom stack of those is so freaking cool on the arm. I usually like to have, like, when I was playing them, I'd have like 2. I didn't like the doom stack on its own because it didn't feel like that, like. I was like, it's missing something. So I had another stack of all zombies with like the basic zombies with guns. So I'd have them all in front of the Colossus. I'd have the Colossus intermingled in there. It was just so cinematic looking. It also crushed everything I came across because the Doomstack on its own. The Slayer Pirate, that's his name, dude. Is there a Slayer Pirate? Dude, that's his name. I didn't know that. My bad.
I have heard of Long Drawn. Long Drawn Slayer Pirates. I've heard of those.
All right, my bad. That's an actual thing. I had no idea.
The whole extra piece is...
Fantasy is a big, overwhelming thing. I didn't know they had a crazy... Why would there be a Slayer Pirate? What's he doing being a pirate? He's supposed to go die. Is he going to go die at sea? You can just... we can't drown. That's not the honorable way to go.
That's not very honorable. Just drowning.
Oh, no, my ship crashed. I drowned. Oh, Slayer oath fulfilled. Let's attempt a rally here. Okay. I'm gonna go for a heroic leadership as an action first on my Carnosaur, my old one on Carnosaur. He does fail it, and you want to do the same thing. Who do you want to put that on?
I'm gonna put it on Dreki here.
And you do get to pick one of your characters to get an additional command point to use this battle round because you're going second.
I'll leave it on the engineer over
Just on the right side of the battlefield. There. Gotcha.
Long
dong, Luca.
Oh, that makes sense.
It was a Dogs of War unit. I'm so sorry. That hasn't existed since 5th edition, I guess.
Well, Steve is ancient, so...
That's true. That's true. You should have seen it. I think Steve stood up and hurt his hip the other day. He stood up and hurt his hip.
Oh, yeah.
What do I want to do? Now I don't have the command point. I'm a little iffy on if I want to rally or not. I do want more bodies, so I'm gonna use one of my coveted 2 command points. Geez.
Are you within 12 inches?
He's gonna just issue it to himself. The alpha can do to his own unit.
No, but I mean, are you within for my denial?
Even risk. Yes, I am.
Okay. Do you want us to do it still?
Yes. Roll it up.
I'm not going to get it.
Oh. You can't psych yourself out like that. I'll go down to 1 command point. Oh, I got to click that off.
Been poisoned by Steve. Steve sits there and taunts me all the time.
So I am missing. I got 5 giant swords kind of rolling around on the ground. And none of them stand up.
Wow.
None of them stand up. That's
all
okay.
The drama for nothing.
Whew, sometimes the command points don't do anything.
Yep, that's true.
Casting spells. So you clearly didn't want to attack my lizard. So I'm gonna go ahead and cast some more spells with him. We are going to cast Mystic Shield with our Skink Starseer. I'm gonna try and wait till turn 3 before I do his ability. No, I'm gonna use it now. So
Okay.
you roll dice equal to the current battle round number, and you pick, and then which will be 2, and then for every 2 up, I pick a unit on the battlefield, and they get a 5 up ward save until my next hero phase.
Okay.
So last the battle round.
It's a good thing I took that. I took the burst grenade that gets rid of those.
Oh damn. Okay, well I'm still gonna do it.
Well, it's on that side though. So
Oh,
it's
so I
actually
get-
less good.
I get to pick 2 units, and that's 2
Ooh.
units anywhere on the battlefield. So I'm gonna pick the giant brick of Source over here to get a 5 up board save. He's scrying the stars and using the star magic for
What's that
ward.
artifact called?
That's an ability as built in once per game. It's once
Oh.
per game.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, that makes sense.
That's the star
Star
scryer,
seer.
star
Seer.
seer. They're all seers now. Do I want my big dumb lizard to have it, or do I want this unit to have a ward save because they're going to be aggressive this turn. And then we're going to attempt to cast Mystic Shield. Mystic Shield. You know what?
You're gonna add your primal dice.
I'm gonna add a primal die to that. You know what? I'm gonna add a primal die to that. All right, no primal miscast, but not a great roll overall. We got a total of 10 on 4 dice, by the way. So you can throw 2, see what you get.
Do I have to do it now? Or can I-
Yeah, you might as well, because you got 2 unbinds. No, just do 2 dice first,
Oh,
and then add the primal
gotcha.
afterwards. Yeah. Okay, so we got a 6. So you can add them 1 at a time if you want to. You need a 5 up here.
Got it.
Denied. Stop. You know what? I got my battle tactic earlier. I'm happy enough. Now his second spell. You still. I have no primal dice. You have 1
I
left.
got 1 left.
What do I want to do here? I can make a unit run and charge. I don't really need to do that.
No, you're so close.
Yeah. So I guess I'll go for an arcane bolt. You have a ward save? You know what?
Depends on what you shoot.
I might as well. Is it only against shooting attacks?
So the ward save is for the frigate. Everything one inside doesn't have the ward save.
Okay. Well, maybe I want to attack that.
So if you pepper like one of the Arcanauts or Dreki or the engineer, like you can hit them.
Celestial Doom. Oh, it's only a range of 12 anyways.
Okay.
So I'm just going to cast an arcane bolt, or at least attempt to. Well, I got a 3 and I failed, and I'm just going to laugh as your primal magic extra die is wasted, I suppose.
No.
What a wasted resource. I can't believe it. So I'm going to put these guys back, because these guys are dead. Forever dead. And then I can just keep this in my little battle shock pool. I am feeling the pressure on those Saurus. We're down a unit of skinks. That's never good.
Yeah, that if you got around to behind, oh my god, that would have been done.
A surround and destroy would have been a very, very good to have this battle, but I can still do Lead in the Maelstrom. All right, that should be my hero phase. I'm probably going to have this guy poke his head out because I don't plan on doing surround and destroy anymore this game. I'm going to work on other things.
Yeah.
The ship ran around and they lost their cargo of dwarven ale, so they all took the Slayer Oath. Oh, okay, there we go.
That's
that makes
very
sense.
honorable.
That works.
You
Hey,
lost-
might as well stay on the boat. But they're pirates now?
Colossus, man.
It's a path of least resistance, I guess.
Yeah. Well, they couldn't dare show their face again.
All right, the Vampire Coast Mortark and just a Colossus as a mount. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool too. That'd be amazing. All right, well, I guess I can go to movement. With movement in mind, I am going to start. Boop, boop. There we go. Sometimes they don't want to work. These guys
failed the rally, Liam.
I did.
Sorry. So he got it off. I tried to stop it. I failed, and then he rolled nothing high enough to do any rallies.
Sadly, no 6s. These guys are going to move 2.5 inches because that's all they really got. Because they're slowed down by your storms.
Yeah, they got half the.
Is it half charge as well, or just half movement?
Just half movement characteristic.
Okay, so they're going to go here. They're still going to try a charge, but
Because they still move what 3 inches with half movement?
I just played 2.5.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
that's still
I don't know. I can't remember if you round up or down, but
I
it's
don't know.
easy enough to make it a 2.5.
half an inch. Is not a huge deal, right?
Oh, some would.
Well, depending on who you're talking to, sure.
Boom. He'll move his glorious 5 inches over there.
Does he like barrel in on a charge and do a bunch of damage?
No, he's not. Like he's more of a shoot. He's got a really good monstrous rampage where I roll the die against the target unit I want to rampage. He actually spins around with his tail. And if I roll under the amount of models in your unit, that unit suffers that many mortal wounds. So like a perfect. You want to roll like if it's a 10-man squad, I want to roll 6.
Yeah,
do
yeah.
6 mortal wounds to just
Yeah,
crush them. Yeah.
No, that's fair.
These guys are going to move a glorious 5 inches. They're putting the pressure on because they're Saurus. Boom.
Is this what a normal game looks like? I'm so used to the halfest. Yeah, this is what I would say more balanced game.
I'm so used to half of Steve's dice being 6s.
All 6.
Yeah, this is a pretty dang close interactive game we got going on here. I always dread seaplane shooting armies because it's just so consistent. It is just so painful to be a
all
part of.
sixes.
These skinks are just going to kind of scoot their butts up this direction. I know you can fly high and everything, but I'm going to put an insane amount of pressure.
No.
Actually, no, they're going to... Can you roll me 2d6? And this is them running. I take the 6.
Oh.
Okay. They're just going to go over here and just be within range of the objective. They're going to do skink things. You're going to make the objective kind of difficult to take-ish. I mean, we'll see. We'll see how that works out.
It's going to be a tough one. Well, the engineers might have to body block this. Take the hits for them.
So that's all moved. Mr. Carnosaur. I think I need his help again. The Thunderers are nasty. These guys are going to move 5. At any point you want to redeploy, you let me know. If you want to, that is. That's the old blood. He's a nasty boy.
Whoa.
Do you have any characters on that frigate?
Yeah, so there's 2 characters here and 2 characters here.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's a shooty one, I'm going to redeploy that frigate.
That frigate
over there. So I'll spend a command point.
It does only work if I got within 9 of the frigate, though.
Oh.
I might not have gotten within 9.
No, I think you're just outside.
Yeah. My guys are slow. I would have liked to.
Yeah. Okay, I'll redeploy on that side then.
Yep. Go ahead and roll a d6. You might as well use your free command point from the Season of War.
Yep. Yeah, he's over there, so here's that one. I got a 5.
Which one was it?
The frigate.
You just want to go just directly
Yeah,
way
just
5?
pull back. Kind of, I want to use this as kind of a shield.
Yeah.
Just
You want to go
have it
this
soak.
way.
Excellent. Perfect.
All right. I guess I'm eating gun hauler today, boy.
Ah.
All right. This is going to be kind of difficult as well because that Star Priest is so far back there. And also, the other downside to bringing a 30-man break is you have to move every model a lot.
Oh, yeah, I know.
The nice thing about playing Kharadron Overlords is you only really have 3 models
Yeah,
or 4
three,
models you're
four
playing
models
with.
maybe, until your ships start collapsing on themselves.
Let's hope.
Then have to move models again.
I might get a high enough charge on these guys to make something happen here. Boom, 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 boom. All right, that's them. I am going to move. That Carnosaur is not going to have enough. Oh, he's slow though. You slowed him down. That's right.
Mhm.
It only moves 5 inches. Ooh. Is this well? Yeah, normal game. So 5 inches on that. So he's gonna go to there. He moves 10 normally. Boom, boom. 14 moves. What else was I doing? Oh, the skink. The
I was
stars.
very anxious watching KO ships. Oh yeah, I actually, so my other frigate, I broke the flight stain when I was painting
The
it.
worst thing to break.
So they are quite wobbly, but surprisingly pretty sturdy.
The plastic they use is great.
It actually is pretty
yeah.
good. So Steve gave me a Magnet Baron stand for it, so it is like pretty nice. now.
Oh, I see. I
Yeah,
see it
so-
there. Yeah.
The last time we were playing, I was like, oh, make sure I'm like, don't pick it up from a certain point or it'll just fall off. And I immediately did it after and broke off one of the wings.
So he rolled. He got a 9 on his run, so he's gonna scoot up there. I just want him to not be super exposed, but whatever. We're gonna be super exposed anyways. Okay, it is shooting time because
The
everything.
Magnet Baron stands are fantastic.
Let's go ahead and start with the Bastillodon.
Okay.
Boom. Shooting phase. We're gonna have him crank up his gem and try and hit those engine riggers again. 3 shots, hitting on 3s, reject all the defense to get a save.
That's what I have an extra command point.
You should have 3. Did you
yeah.
make your heroic leadership? Can't
Yes.
remember. Yeah, but
I gave it over there.
Would you want to put it over here because you already had the extra command point over there?
No, because I was anticipating kind of like
A lot
I might
more
have to do
nonsense over there?
some Stuff
Gotcha.
over there. Yeah, I'm gonna all out defense them. Because you're shooting at the engine riggers, sorry.
Yeah.
All out defense them, just to
Not-
hopefully soften the blow a little bit.
Just crank that 6 up save. You'll go down to 2 base command points, but you still have a heroic leadership over there to use. I guess you could have. Oh, you already used the redeploy free one over there too.
Yeah.
So you have abundance of command points.
Yeah, I
over
still
there.
got 3 technically. Well, 4 because the admiral can give a free one to.
That's
the
true. Yeah. Let's do
Time
the
for a
solar
double
engine.
1 on the charge.
Ooh, they all hit. Just focused beam. 3s to wound. Oh, they all wound too. 3
Well.
6 up saves.
Gentlemen, it's been an honor.
It's been an honor serving with you, sir. Oh my gosh! Dude, what a clutch! That does still kill one and then wounds
Yeah.
the other one though. These are
Oh.
all the same. So that's the leader there. This guy, I guess, and this guy
Yeah.
will take a wound.
That's fine. Yeah.
You'll have 1 wound left.
Yeah, Declan, the exact same thing happened to mine. I was holding it. Oh, I was holding it stupidly. I was holding it by the base while I was painting it, and it just snapped off. And yeah, suffered a mortal wound fracture.
Is that it for my shoe? No, he's got a solar gauntlet. He's got like a flaming gauntlet. He like channels like the power of the sun. Literally feel the burning power of the sun. Or the sun god, Shotek, yeah. Embrace the flames. He's got D6 shots.
Okay.
Whoop, 1.
Hey.
It's kind of far away. 3 to hit, 3 to wound.
Entropy.
Not a single one. Hello, Entropy, welcome. No, he's actually at home painting Bretonians.
He is in the chat, though.
He's in full grind mode,
Yes.
which I will be in for the next couple days as well. That's it. His shooting is done. All of my shooting is done. We're going to go right to charge
Scary
o'clock.
phase time.
We are going to start left. You're right, guys. I don't know. We're going to start over here and over. So these guys are going to declare a charge. Their drummer does add one to their charge rolls. 8-inch charge. That's going to get us somewhere.
Oh, well.
Oh, maybe. Oh, what am I talking about? No, we're probably 8 inches.
Yeah, it should be good.
Let's see.
Because they were 9 inches away. Or no, they were 12 inches away last turn.
8 might be kind of scuffy. I mean, we'll see. Let me see here. I'll just move this one model. So he can go 5 to there.
Banish to the warp.
Oh, he does. barely. He can only make it within half an inch over there. So these guys are all going to be. Hey, I'll take it, though. I'll take the engine riggers, I suppose. They're still. I would have liked to kill. Well, I guess if I killed them with that, I wouldn't have charged. So
Yeah.
Is this good? Is this bad? I don't know. We can still pile in a little bit.
I will unleash hell.
Yeah, that's super fair.
Yeah.
Who would you like to unleash hell with?
Heck onto. I'm going to do the Thunders. Just because
Yeah, that's fair.
the majority of the shooting.
We get to do the thunder shooting again.
Oh, yeah.
Now they are negative on a hit, but hopefully that helps.
Shouldn't be too bad. So
That'll bring you down to 1 base command point.
yeah, 1 base command point. All right. So since I haven't lost any Thunders yet, we'll start with the mortars again. So it's still 5. So each one is 5. So hitting on 4s now.
Yep. Wump.
Not too bad.
Not bad. Okay, about half hit. That's not super bad.
Okay, 3s now with no rends.
Oh!
Hey, so that is 7. No rends.
No rend here. Entropy.
Oh,
AS. That's this chat counts for the next fantasy stream
Whoa.
I catch. Okay? Okay.
oh,
What is
A?
What is A? I thank you very much for that. I don't know what
Yeah,
A
thank
is,
you.
though. Is that Australian money?
Yes, second part, right? Well,
Not a
thank
typo.
you.
Yes, I can afford it. Merry Christmas. I need to go back to work now. Entropy, thank you
much.
very much. Is that Australian money? Not a typo. Okay, that is insane. Thank you.
Regardless.
That is a big help. That is a huge help.
Hey,
Thank
the
you
next
very much.
fantasy stream is the Siege stream.
Oh,
so that's gonna
Entropy.
be pretty cool.
Entropy, the next one is the Siege stream. Australia,
In
yeah.
2
So
weeks?
in 2 weeks from tomorrow. No, a week from tomorrow, because tomorrow we're not doing it. That's right.
Yeah, sorry,
A week from
yeah.
tomorrow, yeah. Big Siege game. Me and Steve are going to be playing it. And, if you want to have any input on that, like, feel free to send me a message on Discord or chat in the Discord.
So you get what's 500?
Oh, that man gets a bag.
What's 500 divided by 20?
I need a bag. One big bag for Entropy. Holy. You get a complimentary burlap sack that you can't fit your hand in.
So
my
we'll load up
signature is
all of,
getting progressively worse as I do these.
We'll load up Steve's lizardman inside the bag. You can have them. See what happens when Steve isn't here.
This is what happens when Steve isn't here.
Wow. Well, thank you.
Entropy. Oh, that is not a great. I'm going to do it on the other side now.
Hey,
Correct that.
It's original handmade product right here.
Burlapped it myself.
Fantasy is now making more money for the channel, right? Yeah, well, technically, yeah.
This is for the fantasy stream.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, amazing. Thank you very much.
Bye, Amp.
I got to go back to work. Peace. Much love. All right. That big feckin' bag. Yeah, no kidding. Dwarfs, what was I doing? Hey, Mr. Reliable, welcome. It is Kharadron Overlords versus Seraphon. I'm currently suffering. I owe you some saves. I got distracted.
Yeah.
Does anyone remember how many saves it was? The viewers, help us. 7?
Yeah, it was 7
Because
saves.
you rolled well.
And no rend though.
Oh, that's right. No rend, no rend. I can't all out defenses because guess what? This is not the shooting phase. Roll 4s, you dummies. All right, thank you for rolling
That's not
some
bad.
points.
Yeah.
Just, that kills
3
1.5.
damage. Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. As
All
they
right.
charge in.
Now the cannon. So it's 4s now. -1 to hit.
Boom. Boom.
Oof. Okay, 1 went through still, so that's pretty good. 2 to wound. All right, that's 2 rend on that.
6 up armor. Nope.
2 damage.
After everything's said and done,
Yep.
that guy is going to get pasted.
Okay, and
this-
now the
take a
big
hit.
shooty.
And now these are all the rifles.
These are all the rifles.
Bang, bang, just at the edge of the ship shooting the rifle. So cool. I want to get that Carnosaur in there and just tear the ship out of the sky. Just rip it out, boom.
What's in there? 4s to hit again. Ooh, that's not bad.
Okay, well, Seraphon listed a lot better against not shooting. So.
Yeah. A melee list would have been much more deadly. 4s to wound.
I had -1 damage, but that was a 3 damage shot. That's why I went down to 2.
I rolled very well on this. 4s to wound.
And then he had 3 wounds earlier, so I took 3 damage in total.
So that's 8 saves with 1 rend, sir.
All right, 7, 8. These are gonna be 5 ups. Oh, we cranked 4 of them.
The branch coordination for the church is
Gonna
scamming.
kill 2 of them.
Maybe this should be regular. Yeah, maybe. Good luck charm.
Boom, boom. Well, that's left. We got 6 of these guys left.
Okay, I feel a lot better about this charge now. Well, I mean, there's still the other squad
That's true.
and the Bastillodon.
We'll see if he can make a trade. That's your only shell done too. We don't have to worry about that again.
But because of the ruling of it, it just made the most sense to
Yeah.
guarantee it now instead of...
Yeah, you don't want them tied up. Yeah. Did Brandon just? Oh, it's scam. Yeah.
Just scam.
Let's do the Bastillodon charge. We'll see what he gets. So after all of that is said, and that's the unit I'm left with. After the Unleash Hell from the Thunderers, the Bastillodon's going to declare. No, let's do these little guys here. Roll a 9. That's not going to be enough because it had to go up and around. That's good. The Bastillodon's going to declare a charge next. See if we can pick up any momentum. 6 isn't going to do anything either. I'm not going to re-roll any of this. The Carnosaur is going to attempt to charge. This one I care a little bit more about.
Yes, this one will be devastating.
6? It's not good enough. I know that. I can just look. I need like a 7 or an 8 at least.
Yeah.
Forward to victory. Him getting into combat right now would be ideal, but then I'll be lacking command points because I was a dummy and tried that rally earlier. I knew this was going to bite me in the butt. I'm going to do it anyways.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
because
do
if you can pin that frigate down, that's huge.
I'm going to destroy the frigate and then just
you
try
will
and
crumple it.
because if I can destroy your mobility, that's where I can start
Yes.
forcing you away from this objective
And
a little bit.
I need, if you can destroy one of my sky vessels,
that's
that's
true.
another whittle away against my grand.
I gotta get rid of all. If I kill all 3 of your sky vessels, I probably won the game. So the charge re-roll for forward to victory. I got no command points up for dramatic effect. The first one. Oh, that's a good start. Oh, okay.
Boy.
I got no command points left, but we do get our old-blooded. Oh, yes, that's
5
true.
up.
Oh, my life. This is it. This is it. Oh, Barrack Mornar.
I'd be surprised.
I almost lost. Well, not lost. I almost took a pretty
That would
big
have been
hit.
a heavy hit.
Okay, now I kind of wanted to show up at some point. I want the Barrack Mornar rule actually to matter at some point here. 11. What can we do? I don't want to really overextend too far on an 11.
I think during our entire Path to Glory, it really affected Steve once. 'Cause that was the sub faction I used into that one. I think maybe one time is a big effect, and that was it.
All right. Okay. All right. Well, we got there. Let's move on to the other side of the board. We do have 2. We have the Old Blood on foot.
Yep.
And the unit itself are going to declare a charge. The Old Blood will go first, though. Old Blood is going to roll a 7, which is good enough to get somewhere.
You can at least get
I'm
into the gun hauler.
gonna move him pretty far in there. I'm gonna go the full 7. I'm just gonna roll the Saurus afterwards. They get a 7 as well because they get +1.
Okay, yeah. So
Just so I can do this all in one move. Could you hit the yellow button for me? Boom. Thank you. Or actually, maybe the blue button is probably better because I'm just gonna end up blocking it.
yeah.
Boom. I wish I had a command point so bad. I don't though. He's gonna go there. And then these guys.
This is gonna be a rough combat phase for me.
Let's have this guy go up here. And then we're gonna try and push with this 7 as far as we can. Because I need to engage that. The Arcanon Company in there can punch me all they want. I don't mind.
Luckily, the boarding weapons do get a little buff up from Dreki.
He buffed up the Aisling's got better boarding weapons.
+1 to their damage.
Oh! Oh, okay. Well, I'm scaly skin, so I
It
guess
just balances out for this army. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
scaly skin strikes again.
But luckily, I got some decent combat in the gun hauler. The engine riggers are pretty decent, but they're saws. The saws aren't bad.
Oh yeah, there's how many engine riggers are in there?
There's 6 in the gun hauler, and then in the frigate we got Dreki, the engine master, who is not bad in melee. Dreki's pretty decent in combat. The Arcanauts they're garbage.
They're trying.
They're fine.
It's where the dwarves start as. They got to start somewhere.
They're the.
I want to see more Arcanaut Company in my games. I love Arcanaut Company.
I do want to get another batch of them.
I love battle line infantry so much.
Mm-hmm.
Now, granted, not all battle line infantry is made the same. Some are made for playing the game in different ways than others are. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, like when I have Stormcasts are incredibly spoiled because I have like 8 battle line options by default.
I would like for them to like consolidate those a little bit.
I'm hoping in future editions that they do shrink it down because it's just annoying at this point.
Now, the thing with this charge, I could daisy chain back and keep this priest or the seer protected, but I will, because of the nature of this charge, actually get more attacks that are fully committing. I'm just going to hope that the priest doesn't get caught by anything. That's what's up.
Fingers crossed.
Now, it's all the member things resubbing.
Oh.
Back to yellow, sir. Thank you. Mr. Reliable. I'm not too sure where I want to go first here. Though I do have that Carnosaur. He has a monster's rampage, which is I pick a model, and if I roll higher than his wound characteristic, he just like scoops him up and eats them. I just got to confirm that one though.
Ooh.
That's a coalesced one.
It's gonna be scary.
Coalesced.
Oh, thank you, Final Cosplay.
Final Cosplay Corps. 5 mountain memberships.
Thank you.
You get a bag.
So the fridge got a membership.
The fridge.
Max Sutton.
The fridge is one of my favorite places.
Xfer. If I'm saying that correctly. Xfer and Dial C4.
Now
okay.
you
Make
guys
sure you go to the community tab, hop on the Discord, and chat with us about wargaming and whatever else you want. There's lots of different tabs.
It was Final Cosplay Corps?
Final Cosplay Corps. Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, this is going to be very, very detrimental for them. Did actually get a best friend's suitcase? Yeah.
Best friend suitcase. This is all my stories.
Yeah.
In one thing.
Everything.
Building a criminal case. Oh my. Well, hello there, Barbin.
Hello.
Is that Barbin? Yeah, Barbin 465. Sorry, my vision right now is just
Ban.
garbage. A ban.
Ban.
Unreal. I can't read. I can't read today.
You should go back to that optometrist.
I'm like just getting. It's been a couple of years. Maybe it's just over the couple of years. I mean, it's
long
gotten
day.
worse. Oh my gosh! I forgot my spawn and choke tech. You know what he's
just
gonna
do it over. It's fine.
What was he gonna do?
You were gonna move him.
I was gonna
They
move
were
him.
gonna shoot, weren't they?
I was gonna move him 5.
Yeah.
This is a quick resolution. Sorry, guys. The little spawn and choke tech was
He
hiding.
was hiding behind the back. We just kind of forgot about him.
He's a living artillery piece. This is gonna help me quite a bit here. He is gonna living flame. He's gonna shoot a little glob of living flame at the the frigate. Okay. Now, if this hit, I would have shot this last no matter what.
Yeah.
If this hits and wounds and causes a wound, it reduces its save by 1 for the entire turn as it melts away its armor a little bit. So it's 1 shot on a 4 though. It misses. There you go. That's what I get for forgetting. I just wanted to get that out of the way. As a UK resident, I must now go for my beauty sleep. Have fun with the rest of the game. Liam, we'll catch you next time. Thanks for showing up, dude. I am Ban. That's it for that shooting. The Monstrous Rampage, which I was looking up before we had the Final Cosplay Corps donating the members. Thank you again.
Yes, thank you.
Back to my coalesced Monstrous Rampage. Look, there's my guy right there. That's how distracted I get. All right. That's not any.
So he is a unique one?
Yeah. So you get one unique. The coalesce get unique ones for their monsters. He has the Gargantuan Jaws. Pick 1 enemy model within 3 and roll a die. Greater than their wound characteristics. So what characters do you have on there?
All right, so I have, so it's this section here. So I have the Admiral and, what's it for? Do you want the...
Engine Master?
Yeah, no, so I got the Navigator, the Admiral, and the Thunderers.
All right, how many wounds on the Navigator and or the Admiral? Hello, Teapot Tom in Total War. Welcome.
Hello, Teapot.
We are doing Seraphon against Kharadron Overlords in today's battle. How, by the way, Teapot, Tom, and Total War, how freaking amazing would it be if they just took the next Total War Warhammer as Age of Sigmar? That would be amazing.
That would be fun. That'd be
That would be so good.
It
That
would be
would
good.
translate. I'd like to keep them rank and flank still mechanically because
Yeah.
that just works well for that game.
Yeah.
But it'd be now the thing is I believe narratively Age of Sigmar, this is the battle that's happening. There's not more to it. The armies are actually kind of relatively small.
Yeah.
Now there's obviously examples of grand conflict.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But every game you play is to represent a skirmish of that size and everything.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
don't gather in giant armies because like the mobility of it's kind of difficult, but like
Yes.
generally.
Yeah.
But it would be so amazing. I
would
think
be
that
really
that's the natural move. Well, I think technically they're doing a 40k one next.
I think that's what they said.
That's
Yes.
I'm pretty sure I've heard through many sources that actually have no affiliation through work is that is 100% coming out. It's like one of their it's the next big thing coming
It's
out.
the next one.
Yeah.
After like kind of this year, the wrap up of
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah,
think
that's,
so.
I think that's the because like the Warhammer IP is just killing it for them, making
Oh,
so
yeah.
much money. Yeah.
So much.
Mm.
So 5 on the Navigator, 6 on the Admiral. Admiral is the general. So.
I'm gonna try and eat the Navigator. I have to roll a 6 to kill him. Does that make you nervous?
Yeah.
All right, so he's reaching up as he charges. On a 6, he consumes your Navigator. No, he's good. I wouldn't even have gotten a thunder. No matter what I picked, it wouldn't have worked.
Yeah. You have to go higher, right?
I would have had to roll higher, and a
Right.
roar would have been a 3. I was debating on a roar, but the roar would have failed too. So it's good to know
Okay.
nothing would have worked there. Somehow that makes me happier.
Yeah. I mean, at least you know.
At least I know. At least I know. So that's the Monstrous Rampage done. So the engine riggers on both ends are relatively dangerous.
Yeah.
That's not good. They're 2 wounds each with a 4-up save.
The ones in the ship have a 3-up.
I can afford, but they're 2 damage each? Or D3 damage or something like that?
Oh,
No,
like
they're
the amount of
more than one
saws
on
they
their
do?
saws, yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the saws.
An AOS total would blow my mind.
2 ren D3 with 2 wounds, 4-up save. So decently so.
I'm trying to think where I get the most bang for my buck here, honestly. I might put the
So,
keeper, the
just-
reality blade into a character over there, I guess.
Just a reminder. So this has 6 engine riggers. This
Yeah.
has Drekkie in this gang, and that frigate has the Admiral with the Thunderers.
I'm gonna go, I think, over there.
Okay.
We are gonna fight on this side of the board first. Now, the old blood on foot, yeah, over there has the rule. Whenever he goes to attack, he can pick another Seraphon unit, and they both fight at the same time.
Oh.
I just choose the order they fight in.
Right. Okay.
I'll start with the old blood. He's
Okay.
gonna strike first, and the old blood. I'm just gonna confirm that rule. I don't want to start making up stuff
Yeah.
actually.
No worries.
Man reads book.
Oh yeah, if they can do like, I'm pretty confident they'll do a really good 40K.
When you pick this unit to fight for the
War.
first time in that phase,
It would be a lot of fun. I think so, because they could nail the way like the kind of
what after
battling
the
on a planet type of thing. I don't know what they would do narratively,
I'm
but
not too sure what they would do because it's like I think it was Empire Total War where they had a lot more of a style of game that would make sense for 40k. Whereas like
Okay.
it was like units that were like moving with guns. They weren't as big as skirmishers, but they could have made them like skirmishing units.
yeah.
And then they could garrison buildings. It was a game about garrisoning buildings and leaving buildings and going in. So it was a
okay.
lot more of a like urban kind of. They had open battles
Kind
as
of
well,
like Dawn of War style.
Yeah,
where you're
yeah.
in and out of buildings
but
a lot.
big units and everything. It was weird. Yeah.
Yeah, I have high hopes that they can do a good job of it. I'm just not sure
I'm
because it's a
skeptical.
very
Yeah.
shooting heavy game and you're dealing with cover. You'd almost have to make everything really fast so you can actually are expected to react to shots at
Yeah.
the same time. But
Yeah.
I don't know. It could be tough.
Empire would translate to 30k. Yeah, I mean, I'd say 30k, 40k, kind of that style of game. Maybe closer to 30k, sure, but like because that's more of like big legion-sized bolters
Yep.
down the line. Yeah. This guy's got 5 attacks. Now, if I'm attacking a guy in a garrison, I believe I wonder if I'm just better off killing the boats. I'm just going to attack the gun hauler.
Honestly, like because of that gun hauler, yeah, because everything inside gets it's -1 hit and they get +1 to their save.
Yeah, and they run the risk of I might kill a guy when they disembark because they have
Yes.
to roll dice and
'Cause
everything.
there's
And I
like,
take away
they
your
luckily
mobility.
have room in the back
They do, yes.
to escape. It's not a full surround, which is
I didn't quite roll high enough on my
Yes.
charge. I don't like to do that against Kharadron if I can, because that's like a twisting the blade kind of thing.
die.
We don't need to do that.
Rattling gun only Total War playthrough. Yeah, basically.
Yeah, rattling gun only Total War playthrough. Yeah, but then you're dealing with power armor and everything, Michael. Don't forget. you're also dealing with power armor, which could, it's a lot of armor to deal with. Let's go with his attacks into the gun hauler. Would you like to all-out defense or anything? You do have some command points over there.
I might as well.
But that means the other frigate will be a little bit more exposed as well. Unless he can order... No, I'm thinking of a different Season of War.
Yeah.
Jedediah's just throwing his money at the screen for a 30k Horus Heresy Total War. Hey, man, that could be an expansion to a 40k one. If
100%.
If 40k goes well, they just reskin a lot of that, and then boom, here's the Horus Heresy.
Mods.
Done.
Even
Easy.
mods.
Oh, he could just mod it to make it
People
Horus
probably
Heresy.
just modded it.
Yeah.
I will save the alt defense for the frigate because the frigate is a bigger deal if it goes down than the gun hauler.
All right, gun hauler it is. So I'm going to attack it with my Relic Celestial Weapon. Hey! I hit on 3s. That's a spicy roll. Well, I'm gonna have to redo that because I had one die too many in there, sadly. Oh, please don't whiff it. Okay, that's a little bit closer to reality. 3s to wound. 1 wound at a rend of 1.
4 up.
Whee! That's 2 damage. And then after he fights, he gets to literally try and bite a chunk out of the ship with his mighty Saurus jaws. Every 5 up, I rolls a mortal wound. So you take 1 additional mortal wound.
Damn.
And then I actually have to pile in the Saurus over there and work. Huh. It's okay, I got a 3-inch widget for this. Here is my money. So I guess he would have piled into about here, just to make room for other dudes. And then this guy, get closer over there. He's got 7 wounds left, eh? Yeah, I think I can get a couple guys attacking here. I can get a 3rd guy attacking here. This guy's going to have to stay closer to there, so he doesn't have much of an option. I got 4 guys that can attack the frigate.
Yeah.
You might want to all-out... I probably won't do too much damage to the frigate if you want to all-out defense the gun.
Yeah,
hauler.
I guess because those are 2-inch range. Right?
Yeah, they have better reach.
Yeah, seeing the amount of...
Luckily, the save you
there.
rolled wouldn't have mattered with all-out defense, I think, on the other one. I'm just going to save myself a little
it was
time
only
to
a
do
2, so I would have needed much higher.
Boom. Go there. Keeping coherent with that guy back there. It's a little bit difficult.
Or just to play Primarchs would be insane. Yeah.
Just to play what?
Jedediah said just to play Primarchs would be insane. Just to prove.
Oh, a Primarch on the table? Yeah.
Total War regimental management kind of starts falling apart in range. Yeah.
Have a good evening, Dr. V. We'll catch you next time.
Goodbye,
Thank you for
Dr. V.
hanging out. So I'm going to have 4 attacking the frigate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This guy probably could have been 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 attacking the gun hauler.
Yeah. All out defense then.
Oh, you might as well use the leadership for that one, the free one.
Yep.
So I'm going to do the 4 attacking the frigate first. That's going to be 9 attacks because that's where the champion is.
Okay.
Now these hit on 4s because they're spears. Oh, there would have been 1 more wound on the frigate because I get +1 wound when I charge. I rolled a 2 and a 1 on my wounds. So there's 1 more save, but I'll count it as the all-out defense. So you have 1 more save on the gun hauler from the character that attacked it.
Yes.
Go ahead and roll me 4 up, I guess, or a 3 up even. You're good. You made the save. All right, so let's go ahead with these spears into the frigate. These hit on 4s.
Goodbye, Deckard. Have a good night.
And these wound on 3s normally because we charge as 2s. Because they're angry. That's Coadro's Claw. That's so 5 wounds at -1 on the frigate.
Okay, so that's 4 up.
Bam, bam, bam. That's 4 wounds. Just 1 damage each.
Okay.
Oh, damn. And of those 4, only 2 of them are in an inch. So 2 of them are going to try and bite you and do no damage. Nom, 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 nom. And then, I can't remember. 1, 2, 3.
There's the 14.
16. So 32 attacks into the gun hauler.
And 1 rend on the spears?
Yeah. So here's the first half. These are 4s and 2s. Oh. Boom, boom, boom with their spears. So far we have, I'll just do the second volley. So that's going to be 7 wounds on the first half. Not a great second one. So 7 wounds. You actually might live this. And an additional 5. 12 wounds at -1, but you have +1 for defense.
Yeah, from back to
3.
Back to 3. So sorry, how many was that?
12.
12?
12 in total, yeah, because I got 5 wounds.
Okay, 3 up.
And then just 1 damage each. So I got 4 damage on him, eh?
That's not bad.
What has he got left for wounds?
He'll have 3 wounds left. If you don't mind marking it on the dice, sir.
I got my bites to try and finish him off here.
No.
1, 2. It's only within an inch though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
8.
8
9.
bites. 8 bites. I need 3 5-ups to kill this boat. 5,
Come
6,
on. Hold.
8. 8 bites. We bite him 1 time. The gun hauler lives. That's my pick.
I saved it too.
You have a word on him? No, it's a mortal wound. Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
It's just a mortal wound. Yeah.
Okay.
That is that's it. You get to pick.
Okay. I'm gonna swing with the Admiral, I think. Yeah, because the Navigator, whatever, for combat. Because I have a feeling with the Carnosaur, you're gonna focus inside the ship.
I might try and tear down the frigate too. I don't know. Hard to say.
Fair.
Just try. I want to try and ground your dwarves.
Yeah, I think I'll swing with the frigate, or sorry, the Admiral, just because he probably hits the hardest in the ship.
Oh, on the Carnosaur?
Yeah.
The Carnosaur does have +2 to his save right now. So he's 4 up. He's got the thickest hide as a command trait, and he's got Mystic Shield active. Because I feel like you stopped Mystic Shield. So I probably don't have Mystic Shield active on him. That's the one you rolled all your dice against.
Yes,
and I failed it. So I actually don't have. I just forgot to take the marker
+1
off.
to a save.
He only has +1 to his save right now, and he has no command points.
Okay, I do 2 rend with the hammer, so I'm gonna try it. Okay.
I like Teapot Tom in Total War is also a fan of the Dark Angels being traitors. One of Steve's favorite tropes.
Oh yeah. All right, 3s to hit.
All right, 1 miss, not bad. Not bad, not bad.
2 to wound.
2 of them. AP, rend of 2. So 5 ups. Oh, fails of both.
All right.
Is that 3 each?
3 each. 6 damage.
Oh, 2 each.
Oh, because he has scaly skin.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's at 10 remaining wounds. All right, not a bad hit. Scaly skin coming in kind of big for him. My pick, eh? Well, I've done all them.
Of any good third-party company that does good Nurgle-related stuff for AOS Toll, the Old Worlds?
Does anyone know any good third-party company that does good Nurgle-related stuff for AOS and the Old World? I don't know exactly. Couldn't help you on that one.
You might be able to find something on My Mini Factory. Maybe?
Yes, I would recommend going to something like
They
that.
have a lot of stuff on there.
How do you go over
Oh,
here?
nice. Getting a 3D printer. That'll be handy.
3, 4. Over here to fight. Actually, you won't be able to fight. Only 4 or 5 of them can fight.
Okay.
One guy's too far away.
Oh, yeah.
They only have 1 inch reach.
Swords. Yeah.
They are all going to attack the. One of them's going to attack the frigate. The other 4 are going to attack the engine riggers.
Oh, no.
And that is
balloons.
this combat over here we've just piled in.
Yep.
So the 1 is a musician attacking the frigate. Ooh, he hits on 3s and wounds on 2s because he doesn't have a spear. So 2 wounds at -1.
Oh. 4 up.
Bomb. Ooh, couple damage on the frigate. What are we bringing it down to?
Frigate. So that one's at full. So that was 2 damage, you said?
Yeah, in total. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So that one is now down to 13.
Okay, 13 remaining wounds. And then we have the other 4, which will be 9 attacks because of the champion, into the engine riggers right beside it. These are 3s to hit them. Got a few misses in there. 2s to wound because we charged. And that is, 3 fails. 3 wounds at -1 on the engine riggers.
Okay. 5 up now. 3.
3 of them, yep.
5 up.
Well,
I saved 2.
I kill the
So you
wounded
kill
guy,
one.
but they do their bites before we remove models. So the one guy's
Okay.
going to bite the ship, and then 4 are going to bite the engine riggers. Oh, the engine riggers only take 1 mortal wound.
Okay, he's hanging on there.
And then the one on the ship is a wound. The ship he takes a bite.
Oh.
I wish I chose the engine riggers because I would have liked to kill that one guy off, but
Yeah.
we tried.
There's just 1 on the ship.
Just 1 more wound on the ship.
All right, down to 12.
And then your pick.
I want to use Drek. I guess that
The only thing to not attack is the Carnosaur, Old Blood now.
is the Old Blood.
Which
Okay.
I might as well look at his rules.
Then I'm gonna swing. I might as well attack with the
Let's switch the camera so you can see Manreed's book.
Manry's book. I did forget about the Thunderers for their suppression. Because I was, or no. No, they didn't make their charge. So never mind. Doesn't matter. I am gonna fight with the Thunderous though. Their melee is quite terrible.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I might as well just get them over with. Alright, so they have 10 attacks. 10 attacks, and then they have the drill bill, which happens after.
These are your Thunderers?
Thunders, they're gonna hit them with their gun butts.
Who are they going to try and bully?
Carnosaur.
Big guy?
I want him weak.
Oh, one more wound on him, we'll bracket him.
Excellent.
Which is not a bad option, because he gets bracketed kind of heavily.
Alright. 4s.
These are all their gun butts?
Yeah.
Nice.
Just whacking. Ah, that's actually a pretty good roll. 4 up.
1!
Hey.
All right.
No
With
run.
No Ren. These are a 3-up save because of his command trait. Oh, we're good. Didn't
Okay.
matter on that command
All
trait.
right, so now the sergeant is gonna.
He's got a little weird
He's got like a
mechanical
little
bird.
beak thing.
Yeah, he's got a
gonna
mechanical
stab
bird
ya.
on his shoulder.
So 5 up, that's a mortal wound.
Oh, okay, fair. Oh, we lived. We lived. Good old Kharadron melee. Let's go with the Carnosaur. The only one left. I'm just gonna attack the boat with everything.
Okay.
Yeah, might as well. So we're gonna have Carnosaur just try and rip that boat out of the sky. We're just gonna try and take it out.
See what's on the juicy inside.
And that means his relic weapon won't be as effective because it's always one more Ren, but I think against a character it's 2 Ren and an extra damage.
Right.
You know, instead of me saying I think,
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, right here actually. Coalesced artifacts. He's got the Blade of Realities. This pan-dimensional weapon exists to bring down the end of tyrants. Pick one of their weapons. His spear. He's only got 1. Improve the Ren of that weapon by 1. In addition, +1 damage. Oh, so it's always 1 more Ren, but it's 1 more damage against characters.
Okay.
So we are going to start with the Carnosaur because that's the one physically ripping it out of the sky.
Pick one. Saurus warriors pick 1 unit within 1 inch to bite.
Is it 1 inch? Oh, ooh, I might not have been able to split that up, which means there's 1 less wound on the frigate, and the engine riggers end up dying. So
They do end up dying. Okay.
So you heal a wound on the 1. You might be right there, guys. Sorry about that. That's actually there themselves. Pick 1 enemy. Good catch. That's true.
Good catch. Thank you.
Good
Okay,
call,
well,
Brian.
you still wiped out the engine riggers.
So I got the engine riggers, but did you heal the boat?
Yes.
Okay,
I put
so
the
we've
wound
got
back on the boat.
13 wounds.
Back
All right.
to 13.
Mr. Carnosaur, we're going to start with your massive clawed forelimbs. If an enemy models are slain by wounds caused by this attacks for the rest of the battle, this unit is blood frenzied. +1 wound rolls. All right, sure. He's going to be blood frenzied. These hit on 3s because you didn't wound him. Oh, that's a good start.
Oh.
Now these are 2s to wound because we charged. All right, we got you with our claws. Ren 1. That's it. 2 damage each. We're gripping you up. Well, he's got kind of big arms.
I say 1.
All right, 2 damage. We got you down to 11. And then he's going to grab on you and bite you with his massive jaws, which are 3 attacks on 4s. I need these to hit. That's good. I got above average. I got 2 hits there. 2s to wound. I got a 1. -2.
I'm good.
Oh, that's 5 damage you saved. Those are 3 5-damage attacks.
That would have been a big bracket.
And then we have the Relic Celestial Weapon, which is the Blade of Realities. 5 attacks on 2 3s. Oh, he whiffs it. 2 to wound. Nothing. No damage. That's all the Carnosaur is able to accomplish.
Aha.
That's my last pick of the
That's your
turn.
entire combat?
Yep.
Okay.
You get to resolve the rest of yours now.
All right. It'll be very fast because nothing else. Well, Dreki will be interesting. Okay. Starting off.
I just got my battle tactic complete. I'm stuck in combat everywhere.
You're still. Hey, you're playing points to win.
Yeah, it's true.
You're not just trying to kill everything.
I'd like to kill everything.
Oh yeah. Okay, so he's got his Zephyr scope. He's gonna whack the Carnosaur. Just trying to whittle him down. 3s.
All around crap, guys.
Yes.
All around crap. Teapot Tom, I have not got the Chorf DLC. I just never had the time to play it. It was always like, I'll buy that.
Yeah.
And I was waiting for it to go on sale. And then
I haven't
then
actually
try it
had a
out.
chance to play it either, but I've heard they're really good.
They're cool. I mean, it's very appealing faction.
Aether, Might, Hammer. Your hero has a scaly skin too.
Yeah, everything in my list has scaly skin except
He doesn't
4.
have range, so just in the sources.
Oh, I see over there.
So
Yes.
the engineer
Fighting from over there.
over here, the engineer inside the frigate. 3s to hit.
Nope. Okay.
One.
We're not good. This game. We're gonna be playing this game for a while. Because we can't get anything done.
Okay, Dreki.
Okay.
He's gonna swing with his big axe, Grunson's axe. He's got 3, so he has. No, never mind. He's not in range. 3s to hit. Not
Okay.
bad. Choose your wound.
This is the fancy axe. 2 of them. This was just in the Saurus Warriors.
Yep, 2 rend.
2 rend. 6 up save. Ooh, fail 1. Make
Alright.
1.
1 damage.
Is it 2 normally? Yeah, it's fair. I do have a 5 up board on them because he's protected by the stars. Oh, we make it.
Ah.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I think I forgot the ward save on those other guys over there. That's okay. That's for later. I'll remember that for later.
Arcanaut Company. This will be pretty quick. They got their cutters.
They're cutters. Yep, they're just attacking my
And
unit.
the sky. I'll resolve the sky pike first.
It's a good weapon. Yep.
Yeah, it's pretty good. So 3s.
Okay,
It's
good
good
start.
when you hit.
Yeah, it's good when you hit.
3s.
And wound. Rend 1?
Yep.
Rend 1. I have a 5 up, which I will fail.
1 damage.
Just 1 damage.
Yeah.
Ward. We fail that. I'm going to go ahead and move a single wound die way over here on this guy, I guess.
Okay, I'm
And
gonna
then-
roll for the gun butt because the guy with the skyhook switches it for
Oh, yeah.
gun butt.
You get the
so
gun butt, yeah.
4s, miss. Arcanauts are 4 and 4 for the cutters. That's not bad. All right, 2, no range. Into the sources.
Oh, fail them both. 5 award saves. Oh,
Save 1.
Could you remove that one Saurus Warrior for me?
Just want this one?
Yeah, that one
Oh,
over
right.
there.
Yeah.
And I'll take that wound marker too. Boom. Boom, boom,
There
boom.
you go.
Boom.
All right, that. Boarding weapons. I have to do on both sides actually.
Yeah, you gotta do other boarding weapons on the
Alright.
ships and everything too.
So that one I'll do the Carnosaurs.
I hope we see some end times units in Total War here soon, like Storm Fiends and Blight Kings. I mean, those will be coming out. I'm almost certain. I'd like them to end Total War 3 off with the end times. That'd be kind of cool.
4s. Nope.
Okay.
4s.
Yep.
1 damage.
4 up. Oh, and that was on the Saurus or the big guy?
The big guy. Sorry.
Big guy? Oh, he doesn't have a ward. He just takes damage. He's at 9. He's bracketed now.
Yes. Okay. And then I also have 6 on. Yeah, my ship is 2 wounds away from being bracketed.
Excellent.
The ship can only go into the sources. Now these guys have +1 to their damage. But, oh, right. We already talked about this. It doesn't matter.
Mountain miniatures coming in. You don't even have the money yet. You're taking fake money, dude. That money is not.
I dropped the dice.
Oh, purple.
I'll grab that.
Thank you very much, Entropy. More gun butts. One more. Who is this into? Sorry.
Sources.
Yep. Whee! Nope. And
Yeah, you're good.
they do have the ward. Yes, they passed the ward. The church, right to the church of Scam. I can't even remember what Scam stands for anymore. Steve's Church of something
Money.
miniatures.
Money.
Just money. Yeah.
Steve Church of Money.
Ah, dang. That was it. That's all done, eh?
That's it. Very
Well, we're here.
battle shot.
Welcome to the end of the turn.
My squad got wiped out.
I lost 4. I want to do a hypothetical. No, I know. Those I lost 4 swords over there on a 6 they could run because they got bravery 9.
Oh,
I lost another dang source over there.
yeah.
They're buckling. They're running.
They're
they can't-
buckling.
They don't like the idea of gunpowder.
No,
he
it's
was
scary.
wounded, so it's not too
Scary.
bad.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right. That is all of these swords dead. I do get 4 victory points on my turn, though.
Yeah. You're really pulling ahead there. If I can't do anything on this turn, it's not looking good.
So for victory points, again, I do control both the objectives, and my battle tactic was to charge with 2 units, character and battle line, which is over there, boop, and over here technically, and be engaged somewhere still. So it's all good. Got 4 points for the good guys. As we go to turn 2
good guys.
for the Kharadron Overlords. You had 1 command point left over, as far as I could tell.
Yes.
So you should be at 2 now, and I'll be at 1.
Okay.
2,
Join those.
1, and I will be at a grand total of 8 victory points because I am number 1, the best. Updated score, updated command points.
Who's your general?
Big guy right there, and I'm probably going to do finest hour. These little buffs,
These little pecs.
these little things go away until you make them
All right.
slow again.
I am going to do. Oh, never mind. There's no. I guess I can do pick a unit. What wizards do you have? Just him?
Only him.
Okay. It's too far away.
I want my bag.
Want it now.
Oh, my bag. I may be tall. I love it so much. I may be tall. So good.
Ducks.
I'm glad we made that a thing. I forgot to eat food earlier. I'm getting hungry. I'm excited to grab some food on the way home. Well, yeah, I'm excited for that.
Opening cell.
Oh, I got so much work tomorrow. That's okay. I can watch Lord of the Rings while I do it.
Nice.
I can't remember the other. There was something about like taking an objective or something. What's that one? Mobilize a fleet bombing run.
That one. Or
Oh, that's kind of funny. Oh, is it pick a? You have to kill all units within 12. Okay, that's gonna be a little difficult.
yes.
There was a. What was it called? Boots on the ground. Stake a claim. If you control. That's gonna be hard as well, actually.
I don't know if there's any I can actually do realistically because I was thinking about trying to kill your general, but this one, my general has to be killed.
Oh, it's 7:30. Blessed 7:30. You have to kill my general with your general?
If he was destroyed.
Oh, a
Which he
reprisal.
wasn't.
Yeah, you have to kill my.
Uh,
I must depart, but have a good game, chaps. Paint hard and fast, Luca. I ain't painting. I'm
not painting.
I'm working on something else. I'm breaking bases off of dudes, which is a little arduous and difficult in its own. Goodbye, Jedi. Until next time.
I don't know which one to take.
Let me see if I can think. Oh, you could do. Ooh, you're kind of pinned down. Do you have an order where you can fall back and shoot? But that's one of your Kharadron orders, I believe.
Oh, I don't think I picked that one.
Oh, you know what you could do is I don't know if it's a wise decision, but you could fall back with 2 units and charge with 2 units. So you could like, can you disembark and then fall back with your ships and then charge with the guys that disembarked? It's called feigned retreat. Or,
yeah. If they disembark.
When is your disembark? When do you declare a disembark?
As long as the ships haven't moved.
In the hero phase, or is it starting your
movement phase?
Yeah, then
they can disembark.
Yeah,
and then the ships can fly over top of them.
Brian, we did opening salvo earlier. He crushed my skinks.
Yeah.
That's his 2 victory points. That's opening salvo.
My only victory points.
He crushed some skinks.
So I will try that one. What was that one called?
Thank you. I got a lot of blood in my enemies. Actually, I have no enemies at all, Sasha, because I've defeated them all, and I have all their blood.
There's none left.
So there are no more enemies, to me, at least. I remember them all fondly.
What was the battle tag? Bait and switch? Bait and trap.
Bait and trap, yeah.
Yeah, okay, I'll try that one.
All right, bait and trap. So Brandon's going to try to... he's not going to try to. He's going to retreat with 2 units and charge with 2 units. He must. You got to take these objectives at some point, too.
This is going to be... it's not looking good. Anyways. So your finest houring, I am going to...
Me, Morphix, but I haven't quite had a chance to... Well, Brandon hasn't had a chance to get his 2nd points. What is that?
I was leadership.
I am going to go with finest hour.
Yep.
This dude is too sweet to be sour. He's ascending the tower of power.
I'm storm calling.
That's fair. Navigator time. And you want 1s. The 6s aren't super useful.
Not right now.
And re-rolling. Keeping 1-1. And please don't crank 14. Okay, you get to pick 1 unit to slow down and do mortal wounds too. The mortal wounds part is nice on its own.
I'm gonna get the sources right at the ship.
Hit him. D3. 1.
1.
5 aboard. Now, does this have to do damage to them to affect it?
If they save it, they don't take the debuff.
I am a master of board saves.
Okay, so we move on to movement now.
That'll go away on my next turn. That was
it's your next hero phase, right?
Yeah. Unless you get a double turn, I'll get it for that as well. So that's...
I need the double turn. All right. So yes, I will disembark. Who can I disembark?
Do you have anything else to do in the hero phase? I guess not, eh?
No.
All right, fair. There's no extra command points, guys. Whatever you see on the screen,
that's what we got left. Yep.
Oh, that's how this works. Yeah, that one.
Oh, sorry.
Cameras are confused. That's what I'm saying. Cameras are confusing.
I should know that, but I don't.
I got to think of 4 stories for later.
Oh.
Well, whatever. I got lots of them, I guess. I'll start brewing up some ideas for later.
Is there a way I can charge my frigate this turn? No.
I don't. Can you? Is there a fallback and charge ability for like an order for the Kharadron? They have a lot of sky vessel orders that I'm not familiar with.
I know there's a shooting charge.
I'm really hoping for a big turn 3 here. Big damage turn 3. That's what we need. Or to at least weather
So
Brandon's storm.
disengage at least allows me to retreat and shoot in the same turn.
The nice thing about the disengage is I won't suffer too much of the boat shooting, but I guess no, you have enough orders to one of your frigates will still be able to shoot.
Yeah.
Because there's like a feint. I can't remember what the order is, but you can fall back.
Yeah, disengage allows you to retreat and shoot, and any embarked units can retreat and shoot.
Oh, nice. So you don't have to get those guys off either.
Yeah. So I think I'm gonna do the Thunderers. So I'll definitely disengage. So I'll spend a command point
On that ship over there.
Oh, so I get a free one. The Admiral gets a free one every turn.
The
I'll
Admiral's
spend
on that one?
Yep. So that'll be free. So I'm gonna disengage him. So I'll retreat.
What does he move, and where do you want him to go?
Moves 14. So over.
Or you can make a push for that object. Oh, I guess those guys could just do it themselves, yeah. You want to go this way?
I need to capture.
Oh, this guy on his own could probably jump over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can disembark these guys, he could fly over. I don't have a lot of I only have the one character on it for 2 and maybe 2 Saurus. So I got 4 models on it. I don't know if
then I'm gonna go here because then I will.
you want this guy to fly over there?
Yeah. So he has 14 movement.
14. So we have to see if he's within 20 of the middle of it is the question.
Oh, I see.
And he absolutely is.
Yeah. So. Okay.
Yep. So he'll go that way.
So pick it up from the ship itself. Otherwise, it'll just like fall off.
The ship?
Yeah, pick it up by the ship. Yep. Because the base is very.
Yeah. You know what? I know exactly where he's going. He's gonna go right here, just within 6 in the middle of this objective.
Perfect. Is it yellow for overhead?
Blue for overhead. There he is. So he's effectively there.
So he's moved from over there away from the Saurus.
And he is disengaging. That's one of your command.
Disengaged.
It's one of your free orders from the Admiral.
Free orders from the Admiral, because Dreki can't do that.
Yeah.
He can just retreat. But that's fine.
So that's one. What are you thinking?
Because everything inside of the ship, if I retreat, everyone inside.
I think disengage covers everything inside of it as well.
Yeah, disengage does. So everything inside of it does, because I still need to disembark 2 units.
Yeah, you can disembark 2 guys and retreat with those ships as well. And then the guys who disembarked are going to be the ones to charge.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Then. Okay. All right. I will retreat the frigate because the other ones.
Do you want to disembark the guys inside first?
Oh yes, I will. So.
I also can't remember how the healing works from the engine riggers. We'll figure that out later.
Oh yeah, he can. So the engineer's going to stay in because he's going to heal. The engineer.
Is anyone else while Brandon figures out the movement here? Is anyone else out there playing Season of Discovery? Anyone at all? You know if you know. I think it's pretty popular right now, so I figured like a few of you are. Lemon Shark, hello.
So he can heal the frigate if he's with 1 inch at the start of my hero phase. So it's supposed to be in the hero phase. So he can heal up to 3 wounds. So
it changes.
It's fully healed.
Stupid frigate. Stupid healing.
So he's going to stay in the ship to keep it alive.
Keep it alive.
So I'm going to disembark Dreki and Arcanaut Company in the back here.
I think I want a sub later. I'm going to get a sub later.
Ooh. So I'm going to do, 3 inches so they don't really have to try.
Ooh.
And then disengage.
Shovel a bunch of stuff in my car though. I gotta remember. Every time I like load up my car with models, I'm just like driving madly all over the place here.
So I'm gonna do a risky. So this moves 16 because of the artifact.
Yes.
So I'm gonna move him behind you here.
Bye bye.
And shoot you in the back. Like a hero.
Like a hero! Like a pirate.
Like a pirate is right. And then it gives me a chance to possibly contest that next turn.
Yep.
Okay, so those 2 have retreated. So now I have to complete 2 charges.
That's not bad.
Okay. But shooty time.
That gun hauler has engine riggers in it. Can the engine riggers fix the gun hauler? I think they're like a they're like they're like a engineer thing, yeah.
Yes.
You're the giant British guy.
They have to be with away from 3 inches away from all enemy units.
Oh, they can't do it while engaged. That makes sense too. Okay, that's fair.
And their healing is much worse. It's a 4 or higher.
Okay.
So much tougher.
But I think you get to roll for every model though.
Yes.
Yeah, so it could
So-
heal
Potentially.
1 to 6, 0 to 6, I guess.
And they can't disembark because they don't have enough room.
Where? Oh, fair, yeah.
Yeah.
They can still fight from up there.
They'll
anyways.
fight. They-
Did you fight with them earlier?
They
Oh,
just,
they just didn't do anything. Oh,
They
okay.
did a bit of wounds, but not really. It's
Oh,
also
I
a
guess that's
giant
true.
blob.
Yeah, that's the -1 damage, all that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's healed. I did Stormcaller. I repaired that frigate. That one can't be healed. He's going to chill out inside. Okay.
Ready to start shooting?
Ready to start shooting.
The only thing that can't fire are the contents of the frigate. Everything else is good to go.
Yes.
That's already the second frigate that moved. That one. This one disengaged. Everything there can fire, which is unfortunate because that's also where the Thunderers are.
Yes.
Boats! The first time I played against Kharadron Overlords, it was against our good friend the Doctor.
Yeah.
And I didn't really know much about the new book going into it. I'm like, whatever, I'll play a Magickin unless it's slow. You'll be
Yeah.
able to fly all over the place. It'll be great.
Yeah.
And then, I took Overpowering Stench, not realizing that the Kharadron Overlords heavily rely on command abilities to work.
Ooh.
And that thing just has a 7-inch aura of you cannot issue or receive any commands. So no disengaging, no
Oh
flying
my
high.
That's
Not, it was like, we're trying to show off the Kharadron Overlords. And I think like on turn 2, I'm like, this guy doesn't have this command trait anymore. He has this command trait instead. But I don't think he let me do it. He's like, no, you pick the command trait. Stay with the command trait. But like,
Yeah.
I didn't know how powerful it was gonna be though
Yeah.
against your army, man. Holy.
So who has a ward save?
The 2 marked units.
Okay.
Those guys and those guys.
So the admiral is going to toss his Celestial Burst grenade at them to get rid of their ward save on a 2-up. In this phase, in the shooting phase.
Sorry, say that one more time.
Oh, wait a minute.
I was zoning. I was
Yeah,
reading the chat.
so the Celestial Burst grenade. Once per battle, at the start of the shooting phase, pick an enemy unit within 12, roll a dice. On a 2+, ward rolls cannot be made for models in that.
That's the big brick of dudes with a 5 aboard. You can take it away. I just want to save it. I will not have another access to a ward save after this. This is the only time I'll have a ward save. I just want to save it for the other squad. But
Yeah, they gotta be closer. No, I'm not gonna bother using it because I think I'm gonna try and kill the Carnosaur.
I just want to go over the Carnosaur anyways. You want to just do it because I won't have a ward save just in case you put shots into him?
Yeah.
Yeah,
sure.
because I won't have another one. Okay,
Hey, I got it.
take that marker for me. Boop. They got hit by a grenade of my own making, it sounds like. That they took from somewhere, it sounds like. Interesting situation I find myself in.
Interesting. And then I will. Oh, yeah. So I have a Command the Skies, which does usually let you run and shoot and charge all in the same turn. But because I don't have the footnote that allows the frigate to receive 2 commands in the same phase, because you have to do it at the start of your movement phase. so-
Okay. Okay.
Ideally, in a better situation.
Yeah,
they
I
have it,
see, I
but
see.
That's okay.
They have a lot of ways to get out of sticky seat. Well, they kind of have to. They got a lot of points invested in their ships, so the ships
Yes.
have to have
They gotta
options to get in and out of combat and stuff like that.
I will also initiate the Grudge Breaker rounds on the Thunderers.
That's a once per game.
Once per
They're
game.
loading it. They only have so many grudge breaker rounds.
Yep.
What does this do? Extra AP rend?
Yeah, extra rend
One
on the
more rend.
Thunderers.
All of their shots, one more rend.
One more round.
Spooky, scary time. That's why I put all finest hour on the Carnosaur to try and keep him
All right,
alive.
let's see if we can kill him. We're
Yeah.
gonna do Thunderers all into the Carnosaur.
I think I'm going to save my command point here. I'm not going to bother all of defensing because you do have a couple of AP2 shots, but I want to save the command point for other things, bigger things, better things.
All right, so since there's only one model for the mortars,
Oh, one shot. You can put the mortar somewhere else if you wanted to. You can split fire them. Get more value out of it. I just want to try and put everything into them.
true. Yeah, actually, I'll put the mortar into them, so I'll
Yep.
get the 10 dice.
So we got the frigate, again, disengaged, so all of its contents can fire, including itself. We're going to fire the Thunderers on top of it. The mortars are going over to the large squad because you get 10 shots instead of a couple. And then everything else at the Carnosaur, my general.
And I will auto attack them as well, so that will actually use a command point.
Yes, okay, fair.
Yeah, so
is that one,
Thunderers will issue it to
and that one is not free? I
That one is
assume?
not free.
You got
Spend it.
one left. Boom.
So this should be hitting on. This is for the mortar hitting on 2s.
Good start.
Into the sources.
This one, they'll have no ward save against us either now.
Aha! You talked me into it.
Yeah.
3s. Ooh, much worse. 4. 4 with 1 rend.
One rend. These are going to be 5-up saves, which they'll save 2 of, and I will lose the source.
Right, whichever one.
Yeah, kind of whichever one works.
Okay.
Bam.
All right, the Aether Cannon I'm gonna put into the monster. 2s.
Ooh, got a miss. That's not bad. Love to see the 8th cannon.
2s.
That's a wound. This is Ren 2.
3 now.
Oh, Ren 3.
Ren 3.
Ooh, maybe I should all-load defense before I roll this die. Because they're all... No, they're all AP 2 shot. I'm gonna have to use my last command point on a 5-up. It doesn't work. Because you're Barrack Mornar. Roll it up. Don't be a pirate. Oh, still hasn't come up yet, eh? Okay, so I need to all-load defense's big dummy here. So I'll go down to 0 command points, actually.
Yeah.
I can't believe no one's playing Season of Discovery. No one responded to me. We got like 2 people watching. Where you guys at? No one likes World of Warcraft Season of Discovery. You guys are haters.
Someone was saying Tank Shaman earlier on.
Oh, is that just zoning?
Yeah, I think it was your turn. You were just
fair. Sorry, guys. Yeah, Tank Shaman. Yeah, my buddy Aaron. I'm playing Horde because of him, but he's just loving the Tank Shaman. It's real strong too right now. Sorry, -3 on this.
Yes, -3 on this.
I got +3 to my save, so I have a 4-up save. It just goes back to my base save. You know what? Although defense wouldn't have mattered, I would have made it on a 6.
Dang.
Okay. Well, you still got more guns.
All right, I got all
Volume of fire is what's very important here.
Yeah.
I just don't want to lose my big dinosaur.
Oh, he's going down.
No, come on.
Okay. All right. Aether shot rifles, 2s to hit.
I used to play a lot of Ascension. I didn't like the direction it went in. It got a little too wild. I liked it when it was just random skills. I didn't like the legendary things on the random rolls on the weapons and stuff like that. It started getting a little too zany. I like my WoW nice and grounded. With these the rifles?
Oh, yeah. They whiffed on their wound rolls. Thank you.
No problem.
That's still
Keep
not
that
bad.
as a hard one.
So that's 6 with 2 range.
6 at 2 rend. So he's got +3, so he'll have a +1. And he takes 1 damage from that.
Ward save, right?
No,
he doesn't have the
no ward save on him.
Right. Wow.
Oh, is that you were debating on using it on him, eh?
Yeah.
He doesn't have a ward save.
Yeah, if he did have it. So okay. The Admiral is in range to shoot the Sauruses.
So they only had cannons and mortars? That's it?
Yeah.
Gotcha. No fumigators and everything? Yeah.
Because I wasn't planning to have them in close range, but it probably would have worked out anyways, just because of the way the army was.
I'm going to be making a mage tonight with my buddy who's never actually played World of Warcraft before. His first experience of World of Warcraft is going to be Season of Discovery, which I think is not that bad.
1 range.
And this was the... oh, we're good. You can't stop my dinosaur with your science guns. What a game Age of Sigmar is.
Yeah. Pistol with the navigator. Oh no, I'm losing steam here.
No, you're losing Aether Gold.
Yeah. And that was a miss. Okay, the actual ship itself is going to shoot.
We got carbines, and we got a great sky cannon, which I'd still recommend the big shots.
Yes.
Pretty much always better to do those against the -1 damage.
Yeah. All right, carbines. 3s.
Good start. Oh, I survived the Grudge Breaker rounds. I did really well there.
Yeah.
I took 1 damage from Grudge Breaker rounds. What's happening? What are you doing?
They're losing power.
What'd you get? How many?
None of those hit.
All right, we got a couple big shots from the Great Sky Cannon, or Sky Cannon, I think in this case.
Shell. Yep.
Yep, big shots. Boom, boom.
Those both miss. I'm getting slaughtered out here.
We need help. What are your tips for new players in? Fortis Gaming in what game?
I'm assuming he's talking Warhammer.
I assume Warhammer.
It's a coworker.
What?
I think so.
Oh, is that one of your coworkers?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, what game in particular? Because I can give you many tips and tricks for every game.
Tips.
But they're all different for every game, kind of in a way.
I'm just gonna keep rolling failed rolls here. So the gun I'm just gonna shoot. It's
If you want to go for the unit itself or the character beside him.
the
-1
unit.
to hit the character, but yeah.
Yeah, the unit.
All right.
Lewis, the advice is to roll well, which I'm not doing.
That's where you start. Roll well.
Don't play Steve.
Don't play, and also don't play anyone named Steve.
He's a notorious cheater.
Lemon Shark, get out of here with that nonsense. You're a hater.
Yeah, you're a hater.
You're fueled by haterade.
I got one rend.
Carbine?
Yeah.
5 up. Nope.
1 damage.
All right. I got a little blue die here somewhere.
Regular carbines. 1 hit.
Let's go over here.
They missed. Oh my goodness. Bombing.
Put it on that guy.
You
have the cannon shots?
Yeah, they missed.
Oh gosh.
Missed.
Okay. The rivet guns on the guys
The
inside.
rivet guns, they got the chance.
Ha ha! Lemon Shark. You got hit by the mountain on that. I don't even know what you said.
Probably don't want to know.
I can view it, actually. I got the power. What did you say? Oh, there you go.
Yeah, you deserve that.
Fueled by Fantasy Raid. Fantasy Raid.
Correct.
Fantasy Raid. Don't worry, Lemon Shark. You got the overworld coming out strong. Literally, everyone I talk to is just beyond excited.
I don't know why you hate on AOS. It's the reason, like...
AOS is like... It's AOS is the only reason that the old world will be popular at all. Because let me tell you, all the people that used to play the old world still have their models.
Yeah.
They're not going to buy new models.
See, I didn't want to say because I thought people would be like, he doesn't know what he's talking about. But I'm glad you said it.
Yeah. The only money going into the old world and fueling it for its future will be interested players. Most of those will be coming from Age of Sigmar because a lot of their units are going to work in Age of Sigmar. Well, minus armies like the Kharadron Overlords and the Stormcast Eternals. But a lot of the armies will work in the world of fantasy.
9 hits on the river guns.
Not bad. Is that hits or wounds?
Sorry, that's wounds.
Oh, there we go. See, now we're talking.
2 rent on that, too.
Oh, stupid rivet guns, but they're super hot, man. 4-ups become 6-ups. I'm going to just crank 6 of those saves. And again, all these ward saves I'm not getting here. That's 3 dead in total.
Nice. Something.
1, 2, 3, I suppose. I'll leave that guy there. I'll take this guy.
All right, Dreki now and the Arcanauts.
We need the old world to make a lot of money, Lemon Shark, because we need the old world to be developed further.
Okay, that's fine, Lemon Shark, but you're not the only person in the world that plays. Those aren't the only people in the world that play AOS.
What about Total War? Total War is obviously one of the main reasons why. But they're not going to get any, like, there might, I don't think, like, a lot of the people that play Total War are going to invest the money. They like Total War because it's a video game.
Yeah.
And anyone who plays Total War from the miniature game plays it because of the shared similarities, right? Yeah.
3.
No, that's not true. That's a generalization.
3 attacks with Dreki on the sources. 1 rent.
But 3 of them at 1 rend. We're going to pass 2 of those.
1 damage.
1 damage. I keep having to go over there and mark one guy over and over and over again. I'm going to leave a little wound
Here, don't
mark over
worry.
here.
Stay there. The Arcanauts probably going to fail most of their shots.
Oh, perfect. Excellent. Wonderful. The main reason to bring the old world back is because of Total War Warhammer and all the interest because of it. But they also seen how successful Age of Sigmar has been. And they are smart that a lot of the units in Age of Sigmar will be usable in the old world. So they are using all of the interest in it. Let me tell you right now, I know for a fact Age of Sigmar is nearly, if not more popular than Warhammer 40k in a lot of ways. I don't know what the player count on that one is. It's pretty damn close, but I know a lot of people are much, well, 40k is separate from the argument, I suppose. Look right there. He's got Total War in his name.
Okay.
Oh, without a doubt, Warhammer, Total War Warhammer is one of the main driving forces. But the people that play the Total War Warhammer generally are not going to be putting money into the miniature war game, the old world.
Yes.
They are looking at some new customers, obviously, but a lot of existing customers will be getting back into the game.
You got to think big picture, not small picture.
Big picture.
So 3 attacks with the pistols. No rent on the sources.
4-ups. Boom, boom, boom. 1 wound. That finishes them off. I got to walk over there and take that model off now.
All right. Lemon Shark, I don't know what the point is with arguing with you because you just keep bringing up the same point over and over again.
No, Lemon Shark, I love you, but you got to love Age of Sigmar. Well, you don't have to love Age of Sigmar. But I appreciate you coming out and hanging out on the stream.
Yeah, it's okay to have the
I meant to leave the wound marker over there.
It's okay to have the wrong opinion. You know.
Like Army, yeah, true. Army's Project has got a very... More people play 8th edition Warhammer Fantasy Battles than Army's Project. That is a hard fact.
Not say
or even 6th edition. I'd say out of all 3 of those, Army's Project is probably the 3rd most popular iteration of fantasy before the old world came out. It would go 8th edition, 6th edition, Army's Project, almost guaranteed in popularity.
Charging. So I'm going to charge Dreki and the Arcanauts.
Yep. Boom, boom, boom. Who's this first? Probably Dreki.
Dreki.
And then,
as long as they don't get, they just have to get 4
yeah.
higher.
And then the Arcanauts, welcome to battle. I'll let you move them both in. My swords are ready. I have no command points, but they are ready.
I'm stealing this artifact. If I can do one thing in the game, it's steal this guy's artifact.
You think that guy's got an artifact?
He
He's got
doesn't.
nothing. I have
No!
one. I got what? He's got the Blade of Realities
Ah!
over there.
No.
I've got nothing. You can't steal jack.
This was all for nothing. There's no treasure over here.
Boom. Nothing.
Nope.
We got no monstrous rampages.
Nope.
So we're right to fighting. Do you have any started combat? Do you get anything for like disembarking from a
so
frigate
that
and
was
charging?
when you charge a frigate, you can immediately disembark and then you get strike first.
God, is that a
Which is
frigate
why,
thing? Yeah.
and then because you get the ramming dice into units, so that's why ideally you want to be in up there.
The circumstances did not line up nicely over here. We got 15 odd 9th edition fantasy players that rotate every Saturday. That's heresy. 15 odd 9th edition. Actually, I don't even know how many people played 9th edition. That's a good question. 9th age, I suppose. I didn't like the rule set too much. It was a little too like to the point. Like there wasn't too much zaniness to it. It was a little too competitive. For
Yeah.
me. Yeah. Then the heresy 9th. See, that's what I'm saying, Lemon Shark. Yeah, look at that. It's like you take Warhammer Fantasy Battles and it like shattered in 3 different directions. So you just have these like poorly diluted player bases that like. But the nice thing about that was they all kind of went to the edition that they prefer playing. All the competitive people generally went to the 9th age, and then people that wanted the new edition of 8th edition would have went to Armies Project because that's technically just a new edition. Or it's the direction 8th edition probably would have went in. And then I guess people would have stuck with 8th edition, then a 4th branch would have went back and played 6th edition. Yeah. All right, so who do you want to fight with first?
Dreki is better combat-wise, so
Then the Arcanon Company, all right, that's sad. Well, at least you got your battle tactic complete.
Yes, I got my battle tactics. I'm happy about that. I'm gonna swing at your. He's got 2 inches. So I'm gonna swing at your hero.
Character? Yep. Well, he's just a thick guy.
It's a thick boy.
He's got 3 up save with 7 wounds. He's an old blood. He's been in a scrap or 2 in his life.
I can't even kill him if I get perfect rolls.
Veterans of centuries of bloodshed, Saurus Oldbloods are the greatest martial commanders of the Seraphon. Each directs their cohorts with an instinctive savage precision, enacting the designs of the Slan with faultless loyalty.
Is that what you want to fight?
I'm a pirate. I don't care about that.
I don't care about your history. Run of 2.
Yeah, random 2.
5 up. Oh, that don't help. How much damage?
1.
He's got 6
Scaly skins.
6 wounds left. That dude's thick. I'm obviously gonna have the cool character fight happen. Oh, I gotta kill the boat, but I'll do that later. My pick, eh? I'll go with. I guess they fight interchangeably.
Yeah. So they fight both, right?
I'll have the Source Warriors will fight first, and then he'll fight afterwards.
Okay.
So for that, not much piling in gonna happen here.
That ship's going down.
4 of them are gonna attack the Arcanon Company,
Okay.
and then the remaining many are gonna attack the ship. So that's 4 in the company there, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 14 into the ship, 4 into the company. 14 ship, 4 into the company. So into the company, that's going to be 8 attacks. I have no command points, sadly. I wish I did. 9 attacks because the champion's attacking the Arcanon Company. 4 is to hit him, and now I did not charge, so 3 is to wound. 2 at Ren 1 on the Arcanon Company.
2 at Rend?
Way over there. No, sorry, 2 at Ren 1.
Oh. 5 up.
Kill the lizards. Get out of here, Morphix.
I got him. 2 5s.
2 5s? Nice. And then I have the 14, which will be 28 attacks. 8, 9. Let's do this twice. 4 is to hit the ship. Boom, 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 boom.
That's rough, Teapot.
5 wounds so far in the first half on the ship. Oh, here's a nasty follow-up. Oh, geez, like everything.
Oh, my God.
And then you're going to have an additional 7, 8 on the ship.
8 more?
That plus 8 more, yep.
This ship is done.
Woo!
And what Rend?
Did we... No, we're good.
Yeah, okay.
Moment of silence for the Lost Podcast. AK ready to rock. A podcast going. Oh, I see. For this, I thought you were talking about us. Sorry, I thought we lost our audio. I didn't see Teapot's comment there. Yeah.
How much is Ren? Just 1.
Just 1. I
Okay.
got 4 ups on this bad boy.
This is done.
You think it's dead?
Yep.
It takes about 6. He's only had 2. So Boom, boom, boom. I got rid of one of the sky vessels. Here is your D12. And buy the ship.
Say goodbye. So I have to roll. So my special rule is I have to roll dice for each model inside. Every one kills a model.
Oh, there's guys in there.
There's
That's right.
6 engine riggers in
Well,
there.
I know exactly where he was. He was right at the edge of that. So when you
Yep.
disembark them, they'll have room
Yeah.
over here.
If I don't roll 6 ones, I rolled 1. One
So-
survives. So it's those balloon boys there. Just put 5 on the table.
Which one do you want to die here?
Uh,
Or are they all just rivet gun and?
They're all
weapon?
rivet gun.
Oh, so it doesn't matter.
As
okay.
long, I'll just say one of the ones in the front is the mizzen master, the sergeant guy. So.
Yep, he'll be the guy with the beard. How far away from the ship do they have to be when they disembark?
Disembark.
Well, these guys are dope looking.
Wholly within 3 inches of the destroyed vessel.
And how far away from me do they have to be?
More than 3 inches.
Okay.
So this is gonna be tight.
It'll work. It'll work.
Oh, okay. Wholly
Uh,
within 3
Oh, they have to be wholly within 3.
of the destroyed vessel, and then more than 3 inches away from enemy units.
And there's no wiggle room on that one, eh?
No, if they can't make it, they're destroyed.
I think they're destroyed.
I need to stop putting it beside a wall. Damn. Yeah, they're dead. They can't
It's-
fit anywhere.
Yeah, because this is where the ship was right up
Yeah.
against this wall.
This
so,
happens.
So that's where they have to be wholly within 3.
Yeah, wholly within 3.
They can't be within 3 of me.
When a unit disembarks, if a model cannot be set up wholly within 3 inches of the transport vessel to which it is embarked, more than 3 inches from all enemy units, it is slain. So unfortunately, if I didn't position it there, they would have had enough room to go behind it.
Damn. Okay, well, I apologize. They go down. I guess I would have recommended like a fallback on it, but you wanted to shoot it. It just whiffed everything.
Yeah.
I guess
Just
that's true.
unfortunate the way it went down.
Yeah, that's true. It whiffed all of his shots. Okay. Well, that's not ideal.
Because you would also, all 5 of them have to be wholly within.
Yeah.
Right?
Because you could have like done 10 damage, lighten up the sides of it a little bit there.
Steampunk cell, 3 inches, the norm.
The game. Oh, I love Dishonored.
Yeah,
Dishonored's one of my
Dishonored's great,
favorite
yeah.
games, dude. Yeah.
What is
Another
this?
valiant
So
murder
yeah.
striking down a podcast so goblin can wound a dragon and a person
Oh,
the same.
yeah.
Hey, what's wrong with that, Lemon Shark?
Goblins are good, right?
3 inches the norm. Yo, I got it right. Yeah, the Overlords and the steam tanks always seemed so advanced when you look at the Breton. Yeah. All right, well, I have 2 bite attacks against
Yep.
your Arcanon company I forgot about. No mortal wounds there. And then my old blood is going to enact honorable combat against your named character. Do you have any weird negatives to hit, anything like that?
He's got nothing left.
Just his relic weapon. 3 to hit. Okay, we got 2 hits.
No.
Obviously, you're very good at parrying attacks. Nothing. I couldn't even hurt him. So obviously, we see who the better warrior is here. I took
You're right,
advantage.
Sasha. Dude, I want an apology.
What's wrong with that? Let's go with you get to go with your Arcanon company.
Okay.
Yep.
So we have the light sky hook. Or no, it's a gun butt. Sorry.
So Arcanon company over there gonna go ahead and fight. She should be all able to fight from where they are. Yes, they got that little 1-inch reach, but they got little 25mm bases. So that's the most powerful characteristic is your base size.
2 inch for the sky pike. Everything else is 1 inch. So, I guess they all hit.
I play a lot of games. I play a lot of games, Lemon Shark.
Lemon Shark. Can a hobbit kill a giant spider? Is
That's
that
what I'm saying.
possible?
Oh, like essentially a demigod? But
But that's okay. Come on.
at least wounded to the point of running away.
Yeah. 4 for the gun butt. Yep.
I believe in that wayward goblin. Of course, the gun butt misses. And then what is it? Oh, is this the
Sky pike.
the sky pike? Has a hit.
1 hit. 3.
Yep, that's a wound.
1 rend.
5 up. We're good on that one. And then a bunch of cutters. These are
Hiya.
dwarven forged. Witness the power of the dwarven forged weapons.
These are the Boy Scout cutters.
These are the entry level smithing cutters.
Yeah, they did not bad. Oh, never mind. 1 hit. 1 wound.
1 wound, and that's gonna be that's the damage. That is a wounded Saurus. Well, I'm just gonna put that wound over here, I guess, and then that's kind of the resolution of it all. Oh, you know what? I forgot to bite your character with my character.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's the whole point. If it's exciting because it has a low chance.
Your character takes 1 wound, unless he has a ward.
He
1 mortal wound. Mine might say improbable. Plus, all the monsters in this edition of the game have a lot of rules to like kind of circumvent like little things damaging them.
Yeah.
Kind of. So like a lot of the wound rolls and a lot of the mechanics of the game make a lot more sense now. And it's not like, let me tell you, first and second edition were very suspect. Second edition, a damn good step up. Third edition is chef's kiss. I love third edition Sigmar.
That's so good.
These army books, you can't write better army books than these.
No.
They're so full of flavor. And let's be real, the simplistic core rules of Sigmar allow the army books to shine, right?
Yeah.
It's a lot of that stuff. Okay, well, that is the end of your turn. You get 3 victory points. You're on one of the objectives with your ship. Boop, boop. Well, I guess I can show that with the better screen. Anyways, this ship's within 6, counts 5 models. I
Yep.
got 2 on it. That's your objective. And your battle tactic, you did charge with 2 things
I
and you
did,
retreat with 2
yeah.
things. So that is 3 victory points for the Kharadron Overlords. So that brings you to 5 to my 8. So I got a 3-point lead here. And we are going to go to player turn 3.
I don't.
And we got ourselves a spicy priority roll here.
Oh yeah, because that was the end.
Are you ready? Same time? You first, me first?
Same time.
3, 2, 1, bam. Oh!
I don't know if there's a point of playing this.
You just this would be getting caught. I can do my turn super quick though. We'll see what it looks like. We'll see what it looks like.
I would say I'm on the verge of surrendering, but we'll play your turn out.
I could whiff pretty bad, which would
Yes.
give you the options back. But what it looks like might happen is you'll be left with a frigate.
Yeah.
Because I got a lot of guys to overwhelm this
Yes.
ship with here.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we will go to Seraphon turn 3, and I will take it because I won the thing. And now you're going to go to 3 command points. You'll get an additional command point on one of your
Yes.
characters,
So
which I will gift you this fancy pog. Thank you.
Yeah, that is a pog.
Boom, boom, the pog of power. Boom, boom, update all those. Until next time, Lemon Shark. You're going to visit Nottingham? We're going to be there in January, Teapot Tom. It is, I've never been. I'm very excited. I am very excited to check out Warhammer World. Naturally.
Next time I go to
excited
the
see
UK,
Warhammer World. Yeah.
I gotta go.
It's like inconveniently out of the way.
I know it's honestly, it's like so out of the way.
Yeah, it's like,
everything.
but it's a beautiful thing in and of itself. So I lose my finest hour, but I think it helped me.
I think it saved you a couple wounds at least. It definitely it didn't I think it saved you enough to probably mostly save him or at least survive another.
I hope so. My action is going to be easy. He's going to attempt a heroic recovery. He's not engaged, and he's going to roll low enough to pass. There you go. He's got 8 wounds currently. He's going to heal to 9.
Nice. I'm going to finest hour my admiral.
Ooh, the admiral is in this one?
Yes.
Okay, that's kind of scary.
Yeah.
Because he'll get +1 wound. Finest hour on. I'm just going to put this beside him so we remember.
I do want to go there sometime, Ken. It's just finding the right time and just all that stuff.
I'd love to. Yeah, Ken, man, I'm super
wanna
excited to
go.
go. Yeah.
I want to go to the Bugman's Brewery.
Bugsman's Bar thing. They
Yeah,
have it
I want to
nearby,
go
yeah.
there just for the sake of
I'm
it.
curious how long bug. Oh, you killed 5 of those Saurus. I owe you a leadership check. A bravery. Okay, well,
Hey.
that's an 11.
Yes.
That's bad.
Yes.
That's a couple more running.
Steve is chipping away on
wounded
some
guy.
models at home.
And a wounded guy, I suppose. That's what we'll be left with. My Saurus. Guess what Luca brought back over here with him is the wound die I keep needing to leave over there. That's okay. Let's continue with my hero phase. So I recovered there. You finest houred. I gotta figure out a battle tactic.
Do you want the sheet?
Actually, yes.
There you go.
Sometimes it's good to look at them just to brainstorm. And,
The Lizardman ones are like not. Do they have unique ones?
I do, but they're
But they're
not
just very-
great. The only one I could feasibly do is have my skinks take this objective from you. Unfortunately, my skinks are over here.
Yeah.
Bait and trap. I don't really want to retreat. I could retreat and rally them and then charge with 2 things. Bait and trap wouldn't be the worst right now.
Honestly, that might.
Oh, it gets me
be-
on the objective too.
Well, you could even retreat those. You could retreat him, and retreat them. And
No,
then
I
just
have to fall back. I have to be engaged first. So those are the only ones that could do it. If that makes sense, you know what I mean? Like retreat from a combat.
Oh, they
actively.
do have to.
You have to retreat,
Oh,
yeah.
right. Okay.
Well, I'm gonna do. Yeah, I will do bait and trap.
Okay.
That's the best one here. Well, I don't know if it's the best one. It's one I can do.
Hey, don't talk like that, Michael. But thank you for the super.
Hey, thank you, Michael. I also love the lizards. And let's celebrate Michael's first super chat on live stream. I don't know what I'm doing, but thank you very much, Michael. I love the support. Let's go ahead and cast some spells, because I guess that's where we're at. Our battle tactic is bait and trap.
Yeah, these.
Spell. Ooh, I would like to rally. I'm going to issue a rally order.
Okay.
Ooh. Oh.
What?
He's got on the Carnosaur, he has an interesting ability. Whenever he issues an order, it issues it to a second unit without a command point being spent. But let's see what happens here. Can you get the Barak Mornar? I'm going to use that command point no matter what here. Boom, boom, boom. Okay.
Well,
your rules aren't working. So we are going to use his ability to issue a rally to these Seraphon, and it'll hit, these Source Warriors, and it'll hit those Source Warriors for an additional command without spending a command point.
it's maybe the last time I played Barak Mornar.
It's good. I think it's good.
It
like
has
even one
potential.
working.
Can be game
Yeah.
changing, for sure.
That's all. You just need one to hit. So
Yeah.
we'll go this unit back here, rally
Okay.
them. We're gonna get back one wizard lizard,
That's enough. That's too many.
and then we're gonna. Ooh! It turns out he's done rolling around. He's ready to fight again. And the other squad is also missing 5. So let's get one wizard
more?
lizard. Yeah, one
Yeah.
more. Oh, you got a couple back.
That's too bad. That's pretty good.
fine. Hey, 2 on 10 dice. I'll take it.
Yeah.
And we're also gonna have him stand up right here. Oh, and the ward save's gone as well. That's a pretty good use of. He's got an ability called Ancient Warlord. Issue the same command twice. The second one doesn't cost a command point.
Okay.
That's a good combo. That's a good combo. I like that.
It's pretty good.
So spell casting. This guy. This
Oh,
dummy.
primal dice.
Oh, thank you. Good call. New round, new primal dice. No, it's 2 each. That's how that works. We are going to cast an arcane bolt on that wizard over there. Bolt! Let's throw a primal magic die at it. And then let's throw a primal magic die at it. We got it. Nice. I'm going to be charging with him this turn. I know it's bold, but I'm going to do it.
Gotta be.
Okay, well, we got a total of 15 here. You have 2 unbinds. You might as well see what you get. If these guys roll really low, 6. All right, so you want to get a 10 on 2 primal magic dice here. Now, I'll let you know that my next spell is nothing at all. I got a Mystic Shield that can only target himself. That's all I'm doing.
Nope.
Not quite. Okay.
Close. I tried.
And then he's going to attempt to cast Mystic Shield on himself. He'll pass.
Ooh.
Which you can still stop, because I only rolled a
yeah.
6 because you're in Nullstorm and Dormant. I haven't killed any of your characters. No, not quite.
Ah.
If you could be so kind as to apply both of these effects to him, one is a magical shield, and one is a magical bolt.
Nice.
All right. Moving. Let's go with a standard. Yeah, let's try and put down some
some crunch
your
time?
guys. Yeah, it's crunch time. So we're gonna ignore this frigate for the time being. We're gonna go this way because that's the best way to deal with things. Little wizard going that way. He is going to encroach upon the enemy. These 2 units are going to retreat because obviously we are being outdone by the very powerful Captain Pirate guy.
The captain.
And his little dumb Arcanon company. I can't beat them. They're too strong. They are simply too powerful.
Surprisingly, they're holding up pretty well.
Yes. Yes,
I
they
mean,
are.
if you were to land a sizable amount of attacks, you would shred through them like paper. But they only have 1 wound.
This does let me get a lot more bodies on the objective as well, which is
so then you'll take back control of that. So
Get some
that
more-
makes sense. Yeah.
get some more VPs.
Yep.
Because we love VPs here.
Love the VP.
All right, this guy's going to retreat second. He'll just go to here. Boom, boom, boom. So that's 2 things retreated. I assume you didn't want to redeploy him after the move.
Yes. Yes, I would.
You want to do the free one from the Admiral just so we don't have to keep track of
Yep.
it? And then you get to go D6 inches. You just have to roll it first. Hey, where's it going? 5.
5.
Ooh.
Nice.
You do have to stay 3 away from me.
Okay. So I'm just going to kind of creep just to get a little farther away.
All right. And then we're going to go with my guys over here. This guy's going to move 5. It's dino time. This guy's going to creep out his 5.
That's not true, Sasha. I said most likely I will succeed at the end of this turn. I wanted to see how this turn went, though.
And then we're going to go We're gonna try and put Brandon at a house and home on this one.
Based on the odds currently stacked against these incredibly brave dwarves, I don't think the victory can be assured in this sense. We put up a good fight, though.
I'm not too sure where it all went wrong. Maybe it was.
I think it was just whiffs, honestly.
I think it was a
was
couple
whiffs.
bad. The scaly skin's kind of a big deal too. It really mitigated like a lot of damage.
Yes.
Literally
Crisis in
double.
the Moor world.
Literally double the amount of damage you would have been dealing.
Oh my god. The amount of damage you've tanked this round, like, I would need to play a more hoardy list that is just all about like
One damage.
peppering everything. Because
like-
this list is kind of like big damage with a decent rend across the board. And there's not a lot of mortals, so that also is a big. I know there's a big complaint a lot of people had about.
All Kharadron are lacking mortal.
So like the only mortals that I can think off the top of my head right now is when I charge with bombs, the bombing racks, and the charging dice. That's it for mortals.
Yeah. I know you can stack some pretty nasty combos on Thunderers
Yes.
at a higher level point game with like a chemist and like the grudge breaker rounds and all that stuff. Absolutely, but like that's a good way to play it. And that AP gets high enough, it might as well be mortal wounds. But that's a once a turn thing, so like it all depends on the and then a scaly skin army. Sometimes that could feel a little oppressive.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Especially against them when they don't want to be up in your face. Like,
Yeah.
They.
All right, let's go. Let's go with the spawn of Chotek first. This guy over here. We're going to have him lob a living flame shot into the ship to try and burn its armor a little bit. I meant Luca hasn't said they concede yet. He's fulfilling all of Steve's other roles, the devastating dice and merciless laughter. There's also the phosphorite bomb.
The bomblets are pretty good.
True. All right, so does this hit? Do you want to all-out defense this attack at all? Because if
You're attacking the frigate?
yeah, this guy's going to bomb at the frigate there.
Yeah, might as well. I got 3. So, yeah, I'll with defense.
All right, we'll get that going here because if I don't wound you, it'll save you a lot. This all-out defense could be a cascading value thing. Boom, 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 down to 2. He's got 1 shot on a 4. I don't have enough command points. I just can't hit with this thing. I got no command points to buff it. I know you're like, Luke, you give it all out attack, but it's got a wound. He's got to fail a save. It's 1 shot.
The flammable hero, the equivalent would be Brock Grunson because of the amount of guns. He has the same firepower as a frigate.
Yeah, he's got a dirigible suit he flies around in, so he's got
he warps around. He's got
cannon,
the mustache
pistol.
cannon, like he's got everything. So
He's got a
that would
lot
be the
going
closest thing to Turok, I think, for sure.
What else do I have for shooting? I got his sun gauntlet. I guess I'll put the sun gauntlet into the ship. You're already defending. That's fine. 6 attacks.
Although Drekti does have his axe does additional damage to monsters, so he's kind of like Turok too.
3s, they hit. 3s to wound them. That's 4 wounds at your regular save because you're all out defense.
All right, 3 up.
2 damage. Got him down to 9.
You bracketed him.
We got him. And then the Bastillodon. the
big one.
old Bastillodon. Let's just pierce right through that ship. If these all hit and all wound and you fail all your saves, that ship is dead. But that's a good start. They crank just focused beam. Just the beam. Let's go. Okay, only 2 wounds. So you have 2 5-ups. Oh, 3 damage. You tank some of it.
Yeah, just turn. Yeah, Fire Slayers have all the Turok characters.
Yeah.
The list I brought last time with Kharadron had the Grimhold Exile. He was the perfect Turok character.
What do I want to do? That's it for my shooting. Yep. All right, we're gonna go to charging. Let's start with the Carnosaur. Big guy, big general. He's gonna roll. I kind of want a high number. There we go. That's as high as it can go. We're gonna try and finish this one. We're gonna try and twist the blade on this one a little bit here.
All defense. Or Unleash Hell, sorry.
Oh yes, Thunder is inside doing it.
Yep.
I assume yes. There's like you're not normally. You're good to go here, but normally it's like you're not allowed to unleash hell if you move. But technically the boat moved, not the Thunderers.
Yes.
All right. Good luck, big guy. May you live forever on this one. It's a little risky for him to go first, but I think everything else does more damage.
4 up. Nope. On the mortars, that's the mortars. Here's the cannon. 4 up as well.
You know what? Jeez. Okay, this is definitely not going well.
We're done. They're getting eaten.
Now you got 1 command point left.
2,
Boom, boom.
3, 4, 5.
It's an army with a lot of focus in the shooting phase. So if they don't hit, it's just not doing well. Hey, these are all the rifles, so that's not bad.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
4s and 4s on the cannons.
Yeah,
rifles.
and just because of the way I also kind of decided to engage wasn't the best either because I didn't want to get bogged into combat either. So 4 hits with 1 wrench.
-1. He's going to go back to a 4 because he's got real thick hide. He takes 2 damage.
Nice.
So he's back down to 7.
Yeah, a lot of it, everything inside the boat is considered to have made the same move.
That's probably that. I figured that might be true, Brian, as well. We're gonna keep going otherwise, just
Yeah.
because there was no point. There's no like then we wouldn't do the redeploy because technically you're just better off doing the unleash hell. So we'd have to go back and fix the redeploy. It's all good here. It's all the same. Yeah. My guy lived, and your admiral's gonna be a little bit more punchy.
Yeah, you got big.
So the Bastillodon is gonna declare charge next. He'll go 5.
He's good. Yeah, I do remember that, Brian. I think now that you mention it,
That probably is
yeah,
the case.
that happened in the last Path to Glory. Technically,
Boom, he'll go
the
there.
pig shouldn't have died because we redeployed and then unleashed hell into it. But it was like
Yeah.
whatever. Like it's something I keep forgetting because
For the most part, it's easy enough to fix. You just don't do the redeploy because the redeploy often isn't that big of a deal.
yeah, and I
But
mean,
then you
if
have to
you're
go
getting
back a
charged
little bit.
anyways,
Yeah.
like it's yeah.
It's one of the. It's like that's one of the trickier rules as well. Like a lot of people don't realize is like a lot of people don't play with that because they don't realize the redeploy is technically a move and it prevents unleash hell.
Yeah.
But yeah, which is the intent of it.
Yes.
These Saurus warriors are going to declare a charge next. They get +1 to the roll. A 6 is not gonna do.
No, just out of range.
Yeah, they probably need a 7. What do I want to do with my command point? Like an all-out attack would be nice. What do I need for their charge? Just so I know if I want to re-roll it. A 7.
7, yeah, you need a
but
7.
they're pretty much at 7 inches away.
Yeah.
So I need a 6 on the dice, and that was a 5 on the dice. So I'm going to
Yeah.
use my last command point to forward a victory. 6 on the dice. 9 in
they're in.
total. There we go. Let me get my command point out of here.
So you have gotten your battle tactic now.
Yes, that's true. Yeah,
Yes.
and we're going to be on all the objectives again. Oh.
No.
9. Yeah, 9 will get him nice up and in that corner. We are going to try and take out this frigate and then the contents, the juicy contents inside.
So the worst part of this is definitely game here. So the worst part about this is you're going to destroy this, and they have
It's like
they're
giant bases.
12 people have to get out of the ship. So like at least half of them are dying.
It's not great, yeah.
It's gonna be rough because the thunders are huge compared to the Arcanauts inside of there.
And then we're going to go with the wizard charging in there as well because he's part of the plan to try and block him off. And the wizard's going to fail, though. Wizard's going to fail. We're going to go with the other Saurus warriors and go with 10 with them, technically.
Yeah, so to be 3 inches away,
Gonna be
they're
tough.
all like the admiral and the navigator can survive. The rest of them are just gonna die.
So we'll have you there. We're just gonna
It was a valiant attempt, boys.
It was good.
These lizards just wanted their treasure too badly.
It's like you can't take. We've been working here for
We've been here for
years.
thousands of years.
Well, all right, let's do a couple of monstrous rampages because that's kind of where we're at.
You got 2 of those.
Or
Or you get just one.
I get one on each guy.
One
The
each,
the
yeah.
Bastillodon's going to do his massive tail sweep. He picks a unit within 3. I roll a die. If I roll under the amount of models in the unit, they take that many mortal wounds. I'm going to pick the Thunderers.
Yep.
And the tail, he's going to like literally jump in the air and sweep across the deck of the ship and kill 2 Thunderers because I think they're 2 each.
Yeah, they're 2.
But he just knocks 2 Thunderers off the ship. Very mobile Bastillodon.
Yeah.
And then the Carnosaur,
Very flexible.
Carnosaur's just going to roar.
Rip into the ship again.
He's going to roar.
Oh, he's
through
gonna
you.
roar.
He's going to roar at the ship.
No more
The
commands.
no more commands, no more defenses. You just get a. Let's do that on the Thunderers. Actually, I want to do the Thunderers. I think makes no the ship. The ship. We'll lock in the ship,
Okay. No ship commands.
and then let's go to combat. We are going to start this. You don't have anything to do, right? None of the combat phase. Here?
No.
These Saurus warriors are going to attack the far ones. I don't think I can. Oh, I guess I can pile them in a little bit.
Yeah, if you pile them in, you should be able to get all of them to swing in.
They only got the little tiny 1-inch reach. I'll have one.
Oh, because they have the slightly bigger bases,
Yeah,
right?
they got 32 mils. We'll have 5 of them attacking, 1 will miss. I don't want to pile in the Carnosaur yet, because I want, if anything does live, I want the Carnosaur to pile in and get the guys,
Munch and
whatever
crunch.
survives, yeah. So 5 of them attacking will be 10 attacks. The champion is the one who's not able to attack. He's the one guy
course.
not in range, 7, 10. These are 3s to hit and 2s to wound. Oh, that was a hit. As we charge, Quaddle's Claw. Got 4 at -1. So you should have 4 ups, 4 ups.
Yeah,
I
4
suppose.
up now. Save all but 1.
I know the old blood would seal the deal there, but I don't know.
How much damage? is it?
Save all but one. 1 damage each. Got 3 wounds left. We got 5 bites. They're gonna take 2 giant chunks out of him.
Oh.
Oh, is that him dead? Oh, he just dies. Okay. They just nom nom nom.
All right, so we can measure for the sake of measuring, but
I'll put this down for you to figure out what that 3 looks like.
so that's what 3. So I'll mark him here.
And then you could put one of your. Do you have a little widget as well?
No.
No. Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
So they can't because so he's blocking it there.
Yeah.
And then he's blocking it there.
There's no room.
They're all dead.
They're all dead.
No.
All right, we could probably throw in the towel there.
Yeah.
As they come down, they're swept in by the dinosaurs. Just swarm onto them, and they'll finish up the rest there. And then the Kharadron suffer yet again another rough circumstance of. I don't know. Like I'm not like I just don't know how they play. It's a weird one.
It's definitely So we were talking about Drukhari earlier. They honestly remind me of that play a lot because, like, sure, I built this list in mind with a bit of melee, but they still don't hold up in melee.
Yeah, it's
like it's if you, especially with an army like this that was very kind of like mildly hoardy.
very horny. Yeah.
The fact that every time you were able to bog it down is
60 was wild.
like they get bogged down really hard. So it's a lot of like me being a little too aggressive.
The fans are really looking forward to it. Maybe after
I think
sometime in spring.
one of the tough things too is like because when you retreat you can't bomb because like ideally
It's a normal move, right?
yeah
That
it's
should
only
be
normal.
That should be normal retreat. Heck, even charge move would be kind of cool too, because you could like charge over something screening if you roll high enough and bomb them. It should be any type of move. It's a little too restrictive, I think. Because I remember playing against Josh and we couldn't figure out how to make it work because they're not fast enough to move over a big. Well, they can move over like a small unit, bomb it, and then charge something
so
else.
like even this guy, like he had 16, he had 14. So I can do the once per turn. I can roll 2d6 to run.
Yeah,
and then I can do a bomb. But it is kind of for them. It's a little oppressive for them. But I think it's just more of like I'm trying to play them like because I know they're supposed to be like a very much like pinpoint force where you would pick one target and wipe it off the board.
Yeah.
You can't do the multi-spread as much. Like you have to be a little more selective targets. So I think it's more of me being overly aggressive.
they do require like they're definitely a much more of a finesse army too, because they a little bit of failure costs them quite a bit.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, they got the one frigate with like all the thunders on it got destroyed, and there's no room for the thunderers to get out.
That was definitely, and that's definitely one big folly of.
Had you gotten the double turn there, the priority, that would have been kind of spicy.
Well, yeah, that's the thing, and like I mean, me and Steve have talked at length about the double turn. And
I think
like,
it's a good
I do
thing
like
for
the
game.
mechanic.
Yeah.
I could say, oh, I lost because of the double turn. Like, yeah, I did, but at the same time, it's like whatever. It's part of the game. Like, it's just time to move on from it. So
you kind of knew at this point. You like, there's a lot of examples where the priority swap can get the second player into the game.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, if you go and then I end up double turning you, I can really turn the game around.
Absolutely. Well, because you're stuck in this position where like I'm on all the objectives, and this was technically Steve's fault. He's the one who picked the scenario and set up the scenario. He did it last week. I was blind to it. I came in. I'm like, oh, this is a nasty list for this scenario. But we'll see if the Kharadron have the firepower to get through it.
And I will say this list I wasn't fully confident in.
It would have been nice to get one Barrack Mornar, like command
one
points.
Of those pop-ups.
I
I like the ideas behind it. Like you said, like this would be the stuff actually.
Hey, if you stopped his all-out defense, he might have died, right? He could have died. Yeah, could have been a lot of rolls there where it mattered. Yeah.
Yeah, like if I went on a better optimal turn, I could have went through because ideally what I would do is a bombing run, then charge. Because that's mortals, potential more mortals, then strike first on top of your shooting.
Yeah.
Because then you can wipe something off the board. So it's really. I think I maybe should have played keep away a little more instead of trying to snag victory points early because you had such a presence on the board. It affected me getting bogged down. So I think a lot of it, I need to start playing them as like they will succeed more in the later game when maybe things are maybe spread out more. If I can kind of lead you away from stuff. So
right.
And yes, it is Steve's fault. If he was here, I would have beat him.
That's true. Well, we're going to end it on that one. We're going to have a little post-game chat for the members afterwards. But I want to thank everyone for checking out this video, everyone for stopping by for the live show. And don't forget, we do this every Wednesday, 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And we do Warhammer Fantasy Battles. Overlords coming up. We do those on Thursdays, the day afterwards. And I got to figure out what button is like, I don't know which one of these is the button. I'm just going to go.
To stop.
I'm just going to go over there and do the mouse thing. It's going to make it a very, very anticlimactic.
Very
And it's just like, I'm just going to hit the button. I'm just going to go.
Well, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that video. There will be plenty more to watch upcoming and plenty more already on the channel to watch if you haven't already done so. If you haven't already subscribed, please do. It's really helpful for the channel. Comment below. Engage with Algorithmo. Helps with the channel a whole bunch. And think about joining the channel. There is a join button right next to the subscribe button, because I know you already clicked that button. Learn about everything you get from becoming a channel member, access to Discord and a bunch of other extra videos. We're going to thank some people over here scrolling by. These are the Rock Jocks and Peak supporters. They're higher tier channel members that they do a lot to help this channel keep it going. Can't do without each and every one of these people over here. Super appreciate them all. See you in the next one, guys. Happy wargaming.